Hello everybody and welcome back to Thylia. Last we left our heroes, they arrived at the Temple of the Oracle, however found it beset upon by soldiers and other various creatures sent by Sidon, the Lord of Storms, to both capture the Oracle and also to take care of the heroes of legend. However, after some perilous battles, our heroes overcame the obstacles in their way, saving the Oracle in the process, and also being delivered upon them the prophecy outlining the three great tasks they will need to overcome in which to beat the Titans. And I'm going to use this time now to actually go through the prophecy in clearer detail, because I don't think that's something I really did last week.
Hooray!
So, as where we left off, you guys are taking a rest in the temple, taking in the hospitality of the temple acolytes. Both Kira and Proteus, who are very kind of well known of the area, the surrounding areas, do elaborate on the finer details of what the prophecy actually entails. So the three great labours were to shape the silver fires of the Lost Forge in order to craft the tools that you'll need, to claim the mighty weapons wielded against the Titans by the first Dragon Lord, and to drink deep from the bottomless dragon horn for it will reveal a vision that even Versi could not see. So Proteus immediately just kind of clocks that the silver fires of the Lost Forge absolutely has to mean the Mithril Forge. That was the forge used to smelt and make the weapons for the Dragon Lords and the armies of the First War against the Titans. However, the actual entrance to the forge has been lost for ages now after a cataclysmic incident in the forge. So no one really knows the whereabouts. Now, there are some ancient dwarves currently living in Estoria working the copper mines nearby that, rumour has it, were around during the days of the Mithril Forge is open. So there are possible sites of information there for more on that. The weapons wielded against the Titans by the first Dragon Lord, Kira immediately thoughts that they have to be the weapons wielded by Xander Huarath, who was the first Dragon Lord, leading the charge against the Titans back during the First War. And Kira describes that they would definitely be laid to rest in Xander's tomb, where him and many of the other Dragon Lords were laid to rest at the necropolis of Telemach. However, there's a lot of words of hauntings and dreadful things around that area, so nobody really visits there at all for fear of death. And the final one is the bottomless dragon horn. Kira again lets you know that is for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that is the horn of Balmitria, which is actually one of the dragon Balmitria's horns, which was taken off her during a battle in the First War. It was recovered by humans near Mitros, consecrated by the five gods, and is currently being housed in the reliquary of the Dragon Shrine in Estoria. So they are now your tasks set about in front of you. So, as you know, you dine, you talk, you plan, you plot. As all of that eventually winds down, all of you drift into a sleep. However, for all of you, it is not a comfortable sleep. Because as your dreams wax and wane, all of you have the same visions during your dream, where your vision will go black. Suddenly, a green, murky mist will rise. And from the mist, you hear a sultry female. So, your great quest begins. Off to become heroes, are you? Mortals are so very proud. A light shines in the dark, illuminating the sad and pathetic figure of an old man who has long been hogtied to a stake. Look at this one, he's falling to pieces. Joints stiff, skin slack, teeth gone. The life is practically dripping out of him. Inky black shadows fall across the old man. He flinches and squirms, panicking as something draws closer. Something that you cannot see. Yes, his sad mortal life is leaking away. But I wonder what will happen to his soul. The old man thrashes against his restraints, screaming into his gag as a butcher's knife descends, and as you awaken from the nightmare, bathed in sweat, you are all laying in the temple. Except for Nefel.
I was going to say, I sleep outside.
Well, Nefel, as you sleep outside, you have the same dream, but unlike everyone who awakes in a flop sweat, you don't immediately wake up.
Oh.
Because after the knife plunges into him and everything cuts to black, your senses are overcome with that same fragrant air that you smelled when you took a huff of Versailles cauldron. And suddenly the darkness starts sprouting just small lights. And you realize you're looking at a starscape. No planet now. You're not looking up at the sky. You are just seeing a vast array of stars, twinkling and shimmering and moving. And as you start to get a handle on it, you notice that a lot of the stars are starting to come into view and start creating pictures and shapes and images. And as they finally form in, you immediately clock that you see several people. And from the shapes, they're incredibly distinct. You see your current party. You see the tall, towering figure of Jury with his horns sticking up. You see Caliandra's worms slithering out from the top of her head. Like you can just immediately see that these are the people you are adventuring with. However, there is a seventh figure among them. And while you can't actually make out any distinct qualities about them, you can tell that they're large. Before you can get a handle on any sort of distinctive features, you wake up to.
Ah. Cool, okay. Should I roll to see if I forget anything, or?
We can roll that now. So it's just
That's
before,
very
because
relatable.
it is currently still late at night.
Okay.
Does anybody want to do anything? Considering you all woke up in a flop sweat.
I move outside with Nefel.
I got a 4.
Louise, could you please roll the d4 for me?
Tomboy.
How is this happening the second I got a 2?
Oh, Louise.
Okay. I'll come back to that. So, Aisling, you head outside to Nefel.
Yeah,
Oh, you're awake too.
I think we're all awake now.
Oh, should I come in? Why
No,
are you
I
guys awake?
I just bad dream, and I didn't want to have that statue looking at me.
That's right. I had a weird dream too. It was like there was something at the start of it that whatever, it was boring. But then there was some star stuff that was really cool.
Oh, that's nice. I had a man tied up getting stabbed.
Oh, I did see that too. Actually, that was at the start. I kind of
Seemed a bit important to. Okay, but it's nice that you had stars afterward.
yeah. Actually, you were in the stars,
Oh,
and
that's
you were
nice.
there, and you were there. There was all of you were in the stars, and then
Oh.
there was another figure there, and it was pretty big.
Another
Yeah, a big one.
with us.
Yeah, with us.
Can't possibly mean anything.
Well, the stars have their own way of telling us things. Maybe just
Alright, you're
maybe
like
just
into-
means something big coming for us, you know?
Like a horse.
Could be. Could definitely be a horse.
Could have been Nigel.
Who's Nigel?
Oprah's horse.
It could be Nigel the horse. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's a horse nearby?
Nigel is the most important member.
You don't need to roll a perception check. Nigel is currently tied up just outside the temple.
Yeah, but does Nefel notice? I feel
How does he look?
Like a horse, you know.
Hmm.
An
Asleep,
extremely
like-
fine horse, Kev.
Like a horse would.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he look anything like those stars I seen earlier?
Nope, that was a person.
Oh, there goes our whole theory.
Oh, it was like a person-shaped thing.
It was hard to make out. It was definitely large.
Like as big as Jury.
It's hard to tell the scale. Well, actually, that's a good point. They were stars. It was a scar. I guess I don't really know if they were large because it was kind of a constellation kind of dealio. So actually, I take back everything. I don't know anything about the seventh figure. I feel like it was large.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for large people.
Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Also, we should keep an eye out for that guy who got stabbed.
Hey, can I do a religion check on the voice?
Oh yes, you absolutely can.
Oh fuck, I forgot to take my dice out.
And actually, you know what, Callie? You make this with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh,
So,
Hmm.
Which bastard is it this time?
I know what bastard it is, but I need to know if Callie knows. Dice. Jangle those beans.
Are the worms giving you the help action?
No, there's too silly. Although they would also be aware, wouldn't they? Where the fuck is religion?
So she keeps her
Know your
secrets.
dreams.
There. 17.
Okie dokie.
17.
Yeah,
I am going to be sending that to Aisling is getting the answer in private.
Ooh.
a secret answer. Okay.
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought. Cool.
Kev.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can I just have so Atalanta just like is kind of prowling around the temple, just kind of checking in all the shadows, just doing like a security perimeter.
Cool. Yeah, you know, you do everyone else fast asleep. It's very serene. Yeah, like everyone else, like all the acolytes are in their bed. No one else is around.
Okay, well, she makes her way outside to Callie and to Nefel, I guess.
Really I could have just
Yeah,
come
why not?
inside at this point.
No, really, I'd rather not have that statue looking at me.
It's so nice out here under the stars. And he gestures to the sky like you wouldn't know where the stars are.
Yeah, that's where they are.
It's a
What-
clear night.
Thanks.
What has you two up so early?
Bad dream. Similar dream, actually. Did
Oh,
you see a man getting stabbed?
Oh yeah.
I've seen many men get stabbed.
But
But if you're
recently-
speaking of a dream one, then yes. What did you
Okay.
see?
A man tied up. A voice of no one in particular.
Okay,
Tell them
perception
that
check.
we're good.
Perception check.
Oh, you don't need to. She's fucking lying.
Mm.
All right. Well, Atlanta's giving her a really suspicious look.
I am just grinning awkwardly at her. Maybe we should get the others. But out here.
Atlanta puts her hand gently on Calliandra's shoulder and looks her in the eye and it just says really softly, Calliandra, I know we don't know each other very well, but I think you might know more than you're letting on, and I would be extremely grateful if you could share this information. I promise it won't go any further than me.
I think maybe the others should also know, but I will absolutely tell you. It was Lutheria.
Tyria.
Theria.
You know, the Titan.
Oh.
Well, that does not bode well for us, does it?
No, that's why I came out here. I didn't want Sidon looking at me.
Yeah, you want no, that's not good. Mm.
I think we should
Bad
wake the
vibes.
others and perhaps move on.
Yes, I do agree with that.
I do think it's very fun. We all shared prophecy dream though.
I really.
And if I was like, that's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool, right?
Prophecy dream besties.
All right, I just like throw a stone into the temple to try and get
It's gonna be
some.
one segmented best friend forever necklace.
I think.
Well, that's like the rest of you have woken up because of the dream. So
Let's all pile on out.
Yes.
So you guys want to leave the temple?
Yes.
I think we're just like outside.
On the
Okay.
Yeah.
steps outside.
Like I imagine that Nefel would be going to sleep like still on the temple grounds, but like just outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just anywhere he can see the stars. It doesn't have to be far away.
Since we're going to have a tense conversation outside, I would like to. I've been keeping track, and I still have some incense, and I would like to light up this incense and try and smoke it while we're outside. Also,
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, you smoke up.
Is this like herb or is this just like purely medicinal?
it's
Herb
incense.
is medicinal.
It's
just
purely
tastes
fragrant.
Herb is medicinal.
I'm just checking to see what type of
We're not
incense
sharing
it
the
is.
universe. You get that out of here. So I imagine it's just like shisha. It's just like flavored spices.
Oh, nice.
It's just in a very long Cruella de Vil stick.
I'm so into it.
Nice. Oh, I love that. I love
but
that.
what does it smell like?
Roses.
Nice.
Nice.
Very on brand.
Yes.
I'm gonna light up a torch because I'm night blind. So
I think Callie doesn't realize that she's no longer night blind. She just thinks it's bright all the time.
Like it like if you're going outside, like it is a very bright, clear night. Like the moon is shining down, and there is still a couple of sconces lit. In
And
the
there's
temple.
some beautiful constellations. If you just look over here, I can show you. I'm not going to show you.
I think I'm going to go and join the rest of them, seeing as we're all already out here.
Oh, is everyone coming out? Did you have a bad dream about a man getting stabbed too?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, did I hear you say you also had a weird didgeridream?
Join the club. So good news. That lovely voice you heard.
Some Sheila?
Okay, I'm going to write down Didgeridream.
You want me to put that as a quote for you? How do you?
What I love about them so much is they're just so chill about anything. Like
Yeah.
Harl's just a didgeridoo. Oh my god. Okay.
Didgeridream, yeah. God, I'm so glad we're not that well known as D&D D&D group that like I probably don't have any Australian viewers who are horribly offended by this.
That we know about.
But yeah,
If
that
you're
we know.
Australian and listening, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Not we, just me. You don't have to be sorry, just me.
Well, we're encouraging you.
We
so-
laughed and thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, I too had a very strange dream of some lad that I don't know, and he was in quite the predicament. Some Sheila was mocking him and seemed to stab him and got him and everything.
Callie
so
recognised that lady.
Callie, you recognize this Sheila?
Well, I think we all rather recognise her. That was Lutheria.
Lutheria.
Yes.
Titan.
At the Titan Lutheria.
Mistress of Dreams. That one.
Mistress of Dreams, yes, of course I
That
do.
does make sense why we saw them in our dreams. Too.
Yes. Titan of Dreams, that makes sense.
Did any of the
don't-
rest of you have like the part 2 of the dream with the constellations like I had, or was that
No, I
No.
think that might
no.
have been restricted to you.
maybe that was just a normal?
We saw a seventh person. With
She was talking mad shit. As far as I recall.
Yeah, now be careful what you say about her.
And what's she gonna do?
Appear in our dreams again.
Yeah, what is she
What
gonna
did she do?
What is she gonna do?
She did do some weird stuff to that dude she was stabbing though. It was the vibe was
Exactly,
weird.
What do you mean? What do you want?
Yeah,
She did
I
also.
gotta say, I didn't enjoy it myself.
She did turn my hair into worms.
Oh,
Oh.
That was her.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, I agree. But in fairness, now I did provoke her.
what did you do?
How exactly did you provoke her?
Well, you go yelling in a temple, you tend to piss her off, don't you?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
I've learned some modicum of, no, I don't think I have. I've been told that I'm good at making friends, but better at making enemies. And
Yeah,
making enemy, I
you
did.
got all of us as friends.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
we
nice.
did
I
a
think
whole
that's-
pact with the
yeah.
friendship.
I think that's
Much-
true.
It's
Much
not as if
better.
she doesn't have it coming, you know?
Yeah,
If she
just
doesn't want to
don't
be
say
mocked
that
so
very
bad, she shouldn't
loudly.
do things worthy of being mocked.
I agree with
Don't
Mike.
say it too loudly in a temple dedicated to her.
How I
She
did.
may hear and decide. I was saying, what could she do? Turn me into a Medusa. Well, Medusa gone, and snakes are awesome as fuck. So worms, worms.
That was pretty brave of you, though. You know.
Stupid,
Yeah,
but
your
very true.
your bravery is quite
Brave and
admirable.
foolish are likely bedfellows.
See, this is
They're
why I
best
like
friends.
Nefel.
I'm gonna lean
yeah,
down and offer Caliandra an incense stick.
I take it with no idea what to do with it.
Would you
Honestly, I'm just
Kinda
imagining
waved
these
at it.
incense
I point
sticks
up at
look like
Open-
pocky biscuits.
I point up
Sorry,
at
Open.
Opa's torch and she's like, you just need to get a light, and then I just tap you on the shoulder.
I'm gonna offer it down, and I'm going to cut over Nefel again. I'm just gonna be like, Nefel, would you mind terribly being my guinea pig for a couple minutes, if that's all right?
Not at all. What do you mean to do? Like get on my hands and knees and.
No, you can keep going about. We can keep discussing. I just need to focus on someone, and I'm going to ritual cast Identify, which is what Opa's going to be doing over the next 11 minutes. So
Cool.
fucking y'all can do whatever, and we'll get to that.
Jury, may I take a drag of your incense, please? It was quite a distressing dream.
Yes, of course. I have one stick left, anyway.
Are you smoking incense?
Nice. We did this to do sick vape tricks last session, okay? Get with the program.
I don't think it tastes very good, does it?
Okay, you know what?
Maybe
This is
not
the
for people
universe
who
where
are
they're like,
regularly eat grass. I don't know.
this is a man with a bull for a head and he's 8 foot tall. Do you really think? Are you really suspending this? Like really?
No. He made a good point where he does eat grass. So you're right. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
But you weren't being offered one, were you, Nefel?
Don't piss on my
Oh.
incense.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps we should decide on what we shall do about this shared dream.
it seemed to be just a warning.
Maybe it's one of those classic shared friendship dreams when you make new friends.
Oh, we did make that oath together, didn't we?
We did make that friendship oath together.
Maybe
Well,
this
so
is.
far, I
What if it
regret
was a
everything.
warning, or what if it was her transferring what she's seeing to us? Maybe she knows about what we're doing, and she wanted us to see what
Like,
was happening for some
she very
reason. I
much
guess
knows
for
about what
a
we're doing.
warning.
The Titan's
Like-
eyes are probably not too far from us at any given moment.
Like a live
Exactly.
feed.
I'm imagining if we if we have just been prophesized to complete these labors and do them well, is and to secure peace from the Titan's attempted tyranny, despite the peace, should we? Do you think that this is? Is there any way that her sayings would be in contradiction to what the oracle would have to say? Is our hubris that she mentioned in the dream? Is that due to us taking on the task of the laborers? No.
Assume so.
I don't think I've any hubris.
I don't think you do.
Thank you.
You do have shoes, though, and I checked. Does he have shoes?
Yeah. Shoes.
All right.
Now.
I feel like one of these days, Nefel's going to be caught sleepwalking, and we're going to have to be like, no, not off the cliff!
Yeah.
And we're just going to have to like direct him back, and he's just going to be like sleepily just walking back to his spot outside the temple.
Yeah.
He
where
has
we're
to
sleeping.
slept walk.
Yes!
Yes.
I feel like
And
that's
they'd be
such a
"God,
Nefel
I
thing
had
as
a
well
dream
to
last
do.
night."
Yeah, so like, I think anything is possible where Nefel is concerned, so.
Oh no.
Should we take this as a sign to leave now, or is
well,
now
is
the
anyone-
time to repent our labors and succumb to Letheria's wishes?
Oh, I don't
We'll
think.
not do that.
I will never repent anything except to Valis herself.
Good.
I think Opa for at least 10 minutes need to hang around.
Well, perhaps we
Well,
should
but,
prepare to leave. I doubt any of us will be
Meditation
getting any more
snack.
sleep this evening.
Actually, also, can I ask Kevin, like, what time would this be, roughly?
Like late at night, so you kind of around like the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. mark.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Ooh, 3 a.m., that's like the witching hour, right?
Oh,
Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. though.
but it's beautiful to travel by the stars. Look at them. Look.
Nefel,
I know
Nefel,
which
where
way I'm going. I know. Lovely.
Well, I guess all those in favour of leaving now, say aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
Yes.
That's what, 3 or 4 of us?
It was enough of us.
I know Opa
I'll
is.
say aye as
Opa's
well. I wouldn't mind
no.
that.
Opa's in a little bit of a trance, an identified trance. So
She's casting a spell there.
Oh.
She's sort of chanting on in the background, just on and off. She uses her wings to indicate like approval or like fucking you guys decide.
Yeah.
However you do that with feathered wings.
I
But,
like
like,
holding
what-
feathers with a thumbs up.
Like, what are her wings, like, what position are her wings in then at the moment?
Wing position.
in
Closed
neutral.
position?
Closed position, okay. Just because you said, like, you're using wings to, like, signify, like, whether or not she's, like, in a fugue state or whatever.
Like a little bit of
The
a
body
flutter.
language too that we don't have an equivalent for.
Hmm.
Like a tie on the door or whatever.
No, but like you know,
She's
we can
still
shrug our
present.
shoulders to be like,
I know
like
that.
us in
We're all
real
just
life. We don't
speculating.
have that. We don't have that. Nobody has wings, so we can't extrapolate. Okay, well, so I would like to get some more snacks that were left over from the banquet, and then I can meet you all on the cart.
That's pretty good. That's a good idea.
An excellent idea.
I'll continue to be a guinea pig.
Oh, you should cast
Yeah.
it on you.
I don't
Man.
know.
I'll stare intently at her wings to see if she's given a yes.
For which?
Are you casting it on Nefel?
I
Or is the fella just
flap
like
them
your
once.
bodyguard?
Whatever that
Mm.
means.
Clap
We
once
should probably
for
have,
yes, and
yeah,
twice
set up
for
some
no.
kind of
Claps once more.
Not sure if this will work, but that's why he's a guinea pig. I get it.
if you already know I'm a guinea pig, why do you need to identify me?
Cav, it's 10 minutes past yet.
Okay, we will come back to that because I'm curious enough. But so the rest of you then go in and get your stuff then, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So as you kind of shuffle
Make
back
an
in,
investigation roll to look for left behind snacks from the food.
oh, there's some snacks. Yeah, there's some bits, some dried fruit still kind of left over.
Nice. I'm gonna take that, stick it in the cart. I'll put that on my inventory.
But yeah, as you kind of go back and kind of gather yourself, you do end up you wake Kira up with kind of all the ruckus of waking up, going out, and she kind of wakes up like, oh,
What are you talking about?
what is happening? What's going on? It's so late. What's happening? Why are you all up?
We had a bad dream. We did. Yes, we did.
All of you did.
We did. Of a man getting shanked.
She hangs her head back after just kind of like still like kind of half awake. So oh, she found out sooner than.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Are we leaving? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll get my stuff together. I'll go wake Proteus. He said he had some stuff to give us. Let's go. The sooner we get to Estoria, the better, I suppose. She kind of goes up and starts kind of prepping her own things. So is there anything in particular while you guys are kind of getting your stuff together?
I don't think so.
Nah, well, while you're all kind of going, preparing your stuff and packing everything away, we're going to shoot back outside. Opa, what the hell are you doing?
Explain this.
Explain.
So given that we all just experienced some kind of weird dream, I thought it would be pertinent to see if anything was sort of affecting us, any sort of after effects that might be rattling around. And given that one of us had an additional part to his dream on top of the regular, I thought I would use magic to see if anything else would still be remaining. Basically, I'm trying to determine whether or not any spells are currently affecting our dear cleric boy, our dear Nefel.
No, there's no active spell effect currently been cast on him.
Okay. Right, that was mostly it. She's doing it, so then we're not like all cursed to instantly die the moment that we leave this temple.
Oh god!
But you can tell that sickness percent is mint.
There's nothing like there's no active curse or like spell on him at the moment.
Okay.
Currently.
Yet.
All right.
So after giving Nefel the all clear, both to go back in, start getting your stuff. So as you're kind of prepping and packing, Proteus does come back out from the from the bed chambers, and it's like, oh, it's okay. I heard you all had a vision, and well, although I'm sad to see you go, it's I suppose if much needs. But before you leave, I was doing some reading on the necropolis, and it would seem pertinent that you possibly take this. And he hands a coin to whoever's in front. Any takers?
Once you said necropolis, I would hop up front.
Calandra. He hands it then to you. It's a very kind of battered and rusted coin, but it's not like a monetary coin. It is a coin emblazoned with a dragon's head on it. And he tends like, yes, there's rumors saying that there is a gatekeeper at the necropolis. And he only accepts payments of dragon coins. So I think you're going to have a bit of trouble if you don't hand him this. And also, please take these for any assistance, for all the assistance they will help you with as well. And he hands you 6 potions of healing.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's very nice of you.
Well, I suppose it's the least I could do for, you saving us, saving the temple. So, please, fair travels to you, and I hope your voyage to Estoria is safe. And he heads back inside.
All right. Give him the nod. Go over to the cart. Sit down in the driver's seat. Put the good book in the passenger seat, and and put the snacks in the back. Get everybody loaded up.
Yep,
I
loading up.
hand a potion bottle to everyone.
Ooh,
Hey.
thank you.
'Cause
Is
we've got
it-
books.
What is it?
Nifel, drink this when you're hurt.
Oh, cool.
Only
Thanks.
when you're hurt.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, ask someone to nod at you before you drink it.
Okay. And the fellow
Atlanta,
puts it in his very empty bag.
Atlanta's like scribbling a note furiously and just hands it to Nafel and just says, "Only drink when sick."
No problem, no problem.
But,
And he
not like
scrunches
a
it around
common
the bottle
hoard.
and puts it in his very empty bag.
And I just lean over to it at Atlanta. Do you think maybe I should have not given it to him?
Yeah.
Too
Perhaps we
late
can-
now.
She just like whispers to Callie. She's like, "Perhaps we can steal it when he's asleep."
Definitely
I
for
pay
sure,
for it.
definitely for sure.
Great. So, you got everything prepped, everything packed, everybody's good, everybody's wide awake. You sat down from the temple. So, late at night, there is nobody coming and going. So, you make your way back down the mountain route, back towards the main road, and head off then along through the Heartlands. This way now, just as you're leaving the mountain paths, crossing through some light forest, you then spend most of your journey following the I had the name of the river. Oh god, where's it gone?
It's actually not named on the map.
Why is this so difficult to find? Yes, so as you start making your way north, you start following the greater stretch of the Archelon River. Up the highway, up around the mountains you are currently in, until eventually you come across, at a couple of hours later, as dawn is starting to break, the city of Estoria. The settlement is nestled between the cliffs of a rocky gorge. The north wall of the town is part of a stone fortress and protects the town from any dangers that might come from the steppes. Houses, taverns, and shops of all kinds sprawl down from the fortress, filling much of the gorge. The northern wall is defended by a legion of soldiers, while the southern gate admits steady streams of travellers and merchant caravans. The road that runs south from the gate is lined with tiled roof inns. So even actually as you start to approach Estoria, the road starts getting a little bit more busy. People are starting to kind of file in to set up for their daily markets and just kind of going about their daily businesses. So as you approach the southern gate of Estoria, you encounter a caravan of merchants who are also headed towards Estoria. With them are the first domesticated animals you've actually seen in quite a long time. A herd of bony oxen lumbering along the dusty road. The merchants seem tired, but they warily greet you.
Hello.
Yes. Hi. Hello. Pleasure to... Morning.
It's a lovely morning. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. It is indeed. After you, please. The old ox here doesn't seem to move like he used to.
Okay.
So you stretch in. So the southern gate's very lightly guarded. Nobody's really being checked going in. as it is mostly kind of travelers and merchants. So as you file in, you start to see the city unfolding for the day ahead of it. And I will drop in now a map of Estoria.
Ooh, we're in the big city now. Okay.
So as you file in at Southern Gate, it's all like, again, break of dawn, but it's already starting to get very busy. People kind of moving and prepping for the day ahead. So the first thing, like the first stretch that you pass through, is mostly very domestic houses and taverns and shops. But as you file your way through, you start coming into a bit more of a marketplace area. About like halfway through the kind of the main street of the city, you look down one of the passways and you see this large amphitheater. Currently, obviously, very quiet given how early in the morning it is.
Oh.
But as you pass northward through the city, you come into the shopping district, which again, places are starting to open up. And at this point, Kira kind of turns to you and is like, well, I think breakfast is in order. And I know this wonderful, well, I say it's wonderful, it is the largest tavern in town, but it does a sublime egg croquet. Mwah. And she starts then leading you through up to the main promenade in the northern vicinity of the town. Upward to a nondescript brick building with a carved white stone accents. The popular public house distinguishes itself by the sheer amount of activity in and around it. This is also, from a hanging sign you can see, is a tavern called the Dragon's Tooth. And as you knock in early in the morning, but it is already just packed with people either getting breakfast for the day ahead or having finished a night-long work and are starting their drinking now. But the scent of food and sounds of raucous conversation emanate from the open doors and windows. And as you file in, you see people of all sorts: human, elves, dwarves, tieflings, satyrs, like just a menagerie of different folk, all at various kind of states of the day. And from one distant corner, though, as you all rock in, you already hear a voice calling to you. Is like, well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. 'Tis the heroes themselves. And as you look over, you see in the corner, amongst a larger crowd of dwarves, the very same dwarves who were at the Sour Vintage back in the Sour Vintage back at the start of the campaign. So you see the kind of the relatively kind of like middle-aged dwarves that were there, a whole host of other younger and older dwarves, and then a couple of other just kind of hangers-on. But sitting particularly at this table with the younger dwarves is a centaur. Dave, would you like to please introduce your character?
Oh my lord!
Called it.
Hello. Did you want a full intro in character, or?
Yeah.
Give me a description.
We'll walk over and say hello to the people who are saying hello.
Give me an outside of character description first.
Okay, this is Persephone.
Persephone.
A 7-foot centaur rogue.
Appropriate.
Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And is Persephone standing or sitting right now?
Let's say sitting.
Okay.
I don't know.
What kind of horse you got in the back?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was horse breeds.
There's a lot of junk in Persephone's trunk. I don't know.
I'm writing that down.
I'd imagine like a
Persephone
good
has
workhorse.
Thick bottom. Yeah, got it.
Great, right
That
down
is-
there.
That's 2 C's.
Ooh.
In big bottom.
What color is Persephone's horse part?
Persephone's horse part is jet black with white socks.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Like actual
Oh.
socks? Or
Yeah, I had a minute to think about what a horse fitting looks like, and that's exactly what it was, Finn.
Happy to help.
Oh, man. I just gotta add this to
this
the
like-
fucking
this-
internet images.
Is this like a young foal or this like an old horse? What are we talking age-wise?
I don't know how do horses age. About human 30s.
Got it.
Lovely.
So like a well-grown horse. So the dwarves beckon you.
Stallion, one might say.
The dwarves beckon you all over. It's like, come, let's eat breakfast together. I must introduce you now to this fine young fellow wandered in from town recently. This is young Master Persephone. He was just about to tell us about this wonderful game he's brought into town.
Ooh.
It's a game of cards, you see.
A what?
It's a game of cards. I made it myself.
Wow.
and how do you play?
Well, it's very simple. You see, I'm just going to do a lot of tricks moving cards around. I don't actually know how to play.
So
It
can
seems a
I
bit early in the day for gambling, but we've all been up quite late, so
roll? What would I
Just
roll?
no time of the day for a little bit of fun.
Can I roll to bluff moving cards about?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Can I roll to see through this?
Yeah, those of you who want to, I'd say give me a perception check. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if you're not looking, just passive.
I'm great at those.
That
4.
is 20, not natural.
Oh wow.
All right, ready. That's
Pretty
remember, Dave.
impressive.
So just remember, Dave, that's your dex and your sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Cool.
nice.
I need to type that as well, do I?
And no, that's fine. I remember that.
You said
Aisling?
perception check, though, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, what's
you-
your perception check?
Oh, it was a 4.
Is it 4? Oh man,
great.
like this guy looks like Gambit. He
Ooh.
is moving cards so fast and just kind of splitting them out.
And what
And
would I
then
have to
eventually-
roll to like figure out to like put together in my head that this was the star constellation from my dream?
Give me
Investigation?
That'd be religion.
Wisdom?
religion or history, whichever one suits you.
Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez. Are you sure you want me to use my intelligence?
This seems kind of like a put 2 and 2
Oh.
together thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So intelligence. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
No, like
see.
wisdom. Like,
Oh, like wisdom?
intuit things.
Yeah.
Wisdom is
So
the
you want
stuff
me-
you...
You want me to roll wisdom?
Yeah, we'll go with the wisdom, so.
Whew, thank you. Okay. That's in that one.
Oh.
Can I tell from the description that Nefel gave me?
I'll say I'll say that like you definitely didn't see horse part.
I didn't see
Was
horse.
I saying horse?
You definitely didn't see horse part, but it was blurry kind of around the mid sections where you all kind of stood together.
There was also a lot of
his-
horse theorizing.
His features are lining up with
Even
what
when that
you
one,
saw.
even when that one, they're lining up.
With the truth is what's there.
Persephone's getting a little weirded out by everybody.
Yeah, like Persephone, you're doing your like kind of fancy card tricks. The dwarves are astounded. They think you are the coolest person, but like
Callie's also
everyone here is like looking at Nefel's face, who is just staring at you.
I would like to play this game of yours. Sorry. I would be very interested in playing this game.
Excellent. I only play for gold, though.
Oh,
I will also enjoy a game of gamble.
I think that would be quite good. What's the buy-in?
sometimes a star constellation?
2 gold.
2 gold pieces. All right.
I mean,
Um,
he is quite large, Nafel.
That's true.
Why? What are you
On the
looking at
table.
me for?
Did you have a dream that you were a star, or maybe that you saw I got stabbed?
Are you saying I'm the horse of your dream?
That's that,
Yeah, Atalanta's hand is on like the hilt of her longsword. Like
Yeah.
she is not impressed with this fellow.
I'm joining at Atlanta with that.
that is actually what I am asking. Yeah, that is exactly my question.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he's not wrong.
Dave, you did not have this dream.
I do not know. I'm sure I'm the horse of many people's dreams.
Okay, all right. You lost
So
me.
you're
Sorry.
saying it's a possibility?
Not ruling it out.
Okay.
Well, I've ponied up. Anybody else going to join?
Yes, I will play.
Okay.
So explain to us in detail the rules of this game. You feel that pressure, Dave?
I didn't consider that I had to come up with a whole actual card game. God damn.
No.
We'll just, you know what,
No,
Dave,
you
we'll just
don't
make a
have
poker
to.
if you want.
True.
Just change the names to something funny.
Yeah, they don't have to have like poker as like poker is like in this world. It's whatever.
Yeah, we
It's
didn't establish.
Floper.
We didn't
Yeah.
establish poker existed.
It's-
Maybe you did invent it.
It's Coper.
Well, basically, can
Or maybe
Persephone bluff that basically it's a game where he ends up winning every time?
I'll say, make a sleight of hand check.
This is not going to work twice. Natural 20.
Not 20?
Stephanie!
God damn.
Nice.
Okay. Regardless, I was going to start like doing kind of luck check rolls on just a card game, and I'll give you advantage. Not 20. Nah, you sweep the goddamn house. Like you sweep you sweep house, and also nobody clocks that there's anything wrong.
Just bringing up all this gold under my chin.
Alright, so it was fairly one. I reluctantly pass over my. I definitely did 2 rounds of this. I'm going to pass over 4 game beats. I just know I got points.
I'm one and done because Opa is not lane.
Um,
Are the dwarves playing as well?
oh yeah. Three of the dwarves have ponied in as well, so you just won 6 more gold as well.
Ooh.
I didn't know you could just say that you win gold in the game.
When you're rolling not 20, I guess, yeah, you just get like 10 gold.
Damn it, I should try that more often.
So, as you guys are all kind of reveling in the fun of the new card game, very quick, like not too long after following you, a small retinue of guards make their way in and approach the table. They are guards outladen in the City Watch of Estoria uniforms, and you can tell the kind of the head of their small kind of retinue approaches like, heroes of legend. I come here on behalf of the King of Estoria, who wishes. I come on behalf of the King of Estoria, who wishes an audience with you as soon as possible.
For what reason?
It was not given to me, I'm afraid. My orders were just to simply bring you to an audience with the king.
We'll go see the king.
Does it have to be now?
Now would be preferable. Yes, he did inquire as soon as, and you can see that the dwarf Oin, who was kind of at the head and just kind of prods your prods your side, Persephone, and just like, you said you were going to want to see the king.
You didn't say that you were the heroes of everybody's talking about.
We didn't.
Here.
We didn't want to be, those people.
Yeah,
Surely you can tell just by looking.
I
might
cannot
be
take
doing
gold
that.
from heroes. I cannot take gold from heroes such as yourselves. So I just return their gold.
Oh.
Nice.
You
Very
dwarf
kind
gold?
of you.
But it would allow me to join you in your audience with the king. Be greatly appreciated.
Of course, you might be that horse from the dream.
Yes, I might be the horse from your dream.
So yeah, the guard turns to Fell and just like, so this man will be joining you?
Yeah.
It's the large one from the dream, so it's a prophecy thing. I wouldn't worry about it.
He's our tag along.
I just
Very well.
I'm a centaur.
Well, then give us a centaur of the castle when we get there.
Oh my God.
It's okay,
Well-
I'm cancelling myself.
Someone's writing all
the
this
opposite
down.
of inspiration. The opposite of that.
Hey Connor, take a D6 and take it off of anything you do. Yeah,
will.
so the guards lead you now out back into the early morning daylight and back east through the rest of the town. Up the steps towards the Estorian Palace. The Estorian Palace looms high over the city, large windows letting copious amounts of sunlight, which fails to chase away the gloom that has settled in the palace. As you walk through the halls, you notice evidence of the court's past glory in the form of precious artifacts dating back to the First War. Extravagant tapestries show tales of Estoria's history and King Pythor's great adventures, though more recent events are nowhere to be seen on the hangings. So, as you walk through the, as you make your way then through the halls towards the throne room, you enter the throne room, and before you see a very large, muscular man with thick locks of hair and a thick, bushy beard. You see him bearing a spear and jamming it at one of the statues lining the wall as he shouts profanity. He's like, "Fight this guy!" And as you walk in, you can tell all the servants who are kind of making their way out and the guards that are letting you in are visibly uncomfortable. And as the guard leading you is like, "Sire, the heroes you requested have arrived." And King Pythor of Estoria drops his spear and looks like, "Oh, yes. Come in, please. Guards, you can, you're excused." And the guards bow and leave, and now you are left in the throne room. Could everybody present make a quick insight check for me and post that in the chat for me?
This is my one good side.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I got.
Well,
Oh,
You know what? A 5 isn't that bad.
oh, Louise.
Would
I
all
don't
of you
know what
mind just doing me a favor?
Please.
Oh my god. Could all of you just say your scores out loud in addition to having written them?
Oh, 11.
That one.
8.
10.
1.
21. Eat it.
God damn. Someone sees something.
well,
Jury, Juno, Nefel, and Callie, you just think this place is damn shiny and this guy is big.
Hell yeah, maybe he's the big from the dream.
Persephone,
It's really beautiful. I don't do
Persephone,
glass work like this very frequently, you know?
This place is shiny.
that guy is big.
Just like a star.
He's a very big man.
Persephone, Opa, and Atalanta, you can clearly see that King Pythor is drunk.
Oh no.
And Opa, you see that you see that the statue he was fighting looks remarkably like him. And then it's when you realize and notice the inscribings on the bottom that the statues lining the hall here are of the 5 gods. And so as you kind of notice this, he sits down on his throne, holding his hands in his hair, and he beckons you to come closer. So, I believe that you are the oracle's chosen, yes? Well, I have brought you here to tell you of my woes. And before he can kind of get into it, Kira rocks up and sternly interrupts him. Like, whatever your woes may be, drowning yourself in wine will not solve them, brother. You have a duty to serve your people in these dark times. This wallowing of yours is doing you no good. And Pythor hangs his head at her harsh words, and yes, that may be true. But what can be done? The oath of peace binds my hands, and now the Titans conspire to steal away my precious daughter Enora. But perhaps you all may be able to help me. Okay.
What can we do, mate?
Well, first, I do think you should possibly sober up, sir.
Oh, she's got a point there.
Oh, whoa. I think he's drunk.
Yes, clearly.
I didn't notice that either.
Is gonna just real quick nudge Jury and like sort of nod towards the statues that are in the same room. Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Do the statues of the gods, does one of them look like Kira?
Yep.
Fucking called it.
What?
I called it in episode 1.
Okay, so you're nudging Jury. Do you want me to make some sort of insight or perception check on this?
Are you only nudging Jury?
I'm nudging Jury because he's expressed stuff about being a follower of Kira.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give him sort of like a nod towards the statue and then a nod towards our bard friend.
Okay, what kind of check should I make on this? Considering that I just got a nat 1, I don't think I can intuit very much right now.
You know what? I'm gonna, considering the nat 1, I'm just gonna make this just a flat intelligence check.
Just a flat intelligence? Okay.
And I'm gonna say DC 10.
Okay, I'm using my nice D20 for this. Ooh, that's a 13 minus 1. That's a sick 12, baby. Anyway.
Yeah, you see the statue, and you see Kira.
Okay. So for a second I'm looking at Opal like, what are you doing? And then I look at the statue, and then I look at Kira, and then I'm thinking back to every interaction I've had in front of Kira, including beefing it really hard in front of the boar and vaping a lot and just saying a lot of shit. I was and I'm incredibly very tense and I'm looking as far away from her as possible.
So while you're having your existential crisis,
can I make a Constitution check to throw up? To not throw up?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say DC 5 though.
Please fail.
Oh god.
That'd be so funny.
Okay. That's a 4 plus 1. Ken, what does that mean? What does that mean?
You are feeling rumbly, but you pass. You don't
Jesus
bomb.
Christ.
You do a nasty belch.
Jesus Christ. I looked at my dex by mistake for a second and I was like, oh no.
Pythor then looks up at Atalanta and is like, don't worry, I'm perfectly corpus menti. I've been having a few beverages, but I can still run a city, don't worry. So, as it stands, As it stands,
Hey, mate, but can you stand at all?
yes.
And you stand so big. You're so tall.
You're a very big man.
You're very big.
He's like,
Mate, there's no shame in you.
you can see his ego getting a little inflated at this.
Aren't you
There's
the
no
man of
shame
everyone's
in
dream?
being able to take your alcohol, mate.
I'm not sure you're as big as Jerry,
Okay,
but
okay,
quite big.
okay. Come on. Let's all bring it back here. There's issues to be solved.
Wait, hang on. Can I lean down to Kelly and just whisper to her, like, "Are you saying I should kill him?" Like, I'm gonna. When she says, "I don't think he's as big as Jerry," it's like, "Are you saying I should kill him? Is that what you're saying?"
No, I'm just saying you're taller than him.
Oh. Okay.
You don't
I'm gonna
have to kill everyone who's shorter than you.
I'm gonna wink. And then go back to looking at the corner.
So he's like, okay. So, a couple of weeks ago, Sidon sent a detachment of warriors to the outskirts of the northern reaches of Estoria with demands from the Lord of Storms himself, demanding that my daughter Honora must be chained to the Rock of Estor amid the rushing waters of the Archelon and left there overnight as an offering to Sidon.
Oh.
That is unacceptable.
Truly it is. I have been grappling with solutions, but nothing has come to pass for me yet.
She's still here, right?
Yes, I've got her. She's currently locked away in her quarters, kept safe from the soldiers of Sidon, who are also residing currently in the palace. Now, the problems I've been having is that it is a large army of races from the northern steppes, centaurs, tribal centaurs, and cyclops, have taken up encampments. Aside from the threat of the city sacking that they are threatening, Sidon has also provided us with a drought using his divine powers of storm. So if the sacrifice is not met, he will follow through with his threats, both physical and divine. And, well, when I heard tell that the heroes of legend had come into my city, well, I thought that maybe if anyone can help me with this, it could be you.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a lot.
Yeah. I don't think we've solved a drought before, but like we could definitely look into it.
We can't really fight a drought.
Not the drought. No, there's
no.
It's no. It's more assisting me in a way of saving my daughter.
Okay.
Well, if anybody could do it, surely the heroes could do it.
And our new tall friend, which could be either of you.
We have two new tall friends, though.
And with that, Persephone, Pythor clocks your gaze and looks in your eye. You
like a big pizza pie.
Persephone looks back.
You're one of mine, aren't you?
Oh!
Yeah, that's just what he declares.
Wait, what?
Yes, of course! Oprah from the steps, yes! Right, and he gets up and just like charges at you and grabs you and like hugs you and also lifts you a little.
Jesus!
And puts his arms on your shoulder and you've grown so large. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's almost like I should be in somebody's dreams.
Whoa, did I dream about a centaur prince? That's pretty rad.
He tips you on the chin and is like, if you're out of mine, you'll be in plenty of dreams, son. So tell me what I didn't hear that I hadn't heard of a centaur joining the heroes of legend. What brings you with them?
It is my mother. She's been taken.
What?
You see, there's kind of a darkness sweep across his face. Of course, Oprah was taken. Of course. I think I know who took your mother. It's the same person that took my most recent wife.
Most recent.
How many women have you lost?
Unlucky women, man.
She's obviously his daughter now too.
I know.
Not very good at this.
What about your
Atlanta
son,
looks
eh?
at Nafal with so much respect.
Oh, he's just too dumb to realize it was disrespectful.
I believe that who took your mother also took my wife and is planning on taking all that I love from this earth.
Including your
Well,
son.
One of my previous wives, Hexia, I think, is to blame.
Well, how can we get her back?
I do not know wherein she presides.
Well, that
However-
explains why you have more than one wife.
I said I had, pardon me, I said I had one wife.
At a time.
At a time.
Oh, what do they want with your mother? She says to Persephone.
I'm assuming, Kev, I don't actually know, or...
Not terribly. It just sounds like, at least to Pythor, whoever took her is taking anything that is just capturing anything that Pythor held dear. Yes, one of my elder wives from an older time, I think, is to blame. Hexia. She's well, to put it bluntly, she is a dragon.
I knew it!
Excuse me?
That's a pretty impressive wife to have, is a dragon.
Hexia is a
you
dragon
married a-
that can also take on mortal form.
Okay, I was going to say, you married a dragon called Hexia, and then you...
Does she know any other dragons?
I mean, hard to say. There aren't many, as far as I'm aware, there aren't many dragons left.
We must go find her now.
Oh, yeah.
I agree!
Saved the mom.
Not
Oprah.
to belay this, but as far last I'd heard, she is somewhere out in the Forgotten Sea.
In the
Yeah.
ocean?
Perilous journeys to get there.
Oh, we'll
So-
need a boat.
You'll need a boat,
Oh, never
and
mind.
also you'll need something to. Well, you'll need something to deal with her.
Hmm.
Some sort of weapon?
Yes,
I like the sound of this weapon.
and I was working on it, but please, if you can help me with my daughter, I will get everything I had together for what I was concocting for Hexia. And maybe
We
you
will
can
need-
finish my job.
We need to move fast.
Okay, so, as it stands, the sacrifice is due to take place in 3 days. Now, I do also understand that you were given labors by the Oracle. And I am not going to demand my woes take precedence over that of divinely fated tasks. So I think you may have time. So if you wish to arm yourselves with the tasks at hand, use some of the time to accomplish one of them, you will have time before the sacrifice. But I beg you to assist me.
Well, we'll do what we can.
Now, I have been workshopping some ideas. So, the two I've come up with. I've been informed that one possible route would be to negotiate with the Order. I have managed to gather over the past couple of weeks 50 oxen. I would hope I would be. I was going to approach the commander of the Order, the commander of the Order's forces, and offer them the 50 oxen in place of my daughter.
That's a pretty good plan.
I'd hope that would be enough. Although if I had it my way, and my hands weren't tied by the oath, I would go out onto the fields of the Northern Steppes and challenge the Centaur chieftain to ritual combat. I know they are proud races up there, and if you best them in ritual combat, they will be true to their word and stand down.
But then, like
And
one-on-one, no?
Yes, one-on-one. It'd be a trial by combat. Let the divine fates of battle choose the victor. But Kira kind of pipes in, like, Legend heroes, I believe that I have witnessed firsthand the raw power of strength of the centaurs of the centaurs of the Northern Steppes. They are mighty, mighty folk. And I do not believe that just yet you are capable of fighting them. So please, I would urge you to go to for the diplomatic route.
Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty charming.
50 oxen seem quite a bad idea. But
Mm.
Persephone just pipes in and I was like, I mean, I'd be happy to fight him, but I hear they are pretty tough.
But you're so large. Surely you could fight anyone.
Well, of course.
Well, Jerry's bigger.
Oh wow, Jerry, maybe you could fight the centaur.
No, I will most definitely not be doing that. I will be diplomatic in all of my actions with the centaurs. And then I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna cough up like a little bit, but try and cover it up. I must ask Your Highness to be vigilant that everyone you have looking after your daughter is to ensure that they are on your side. All you need is one person amongst your ranks to disrupt, to cause a great upheaval. No?
No, I'm. Aside from the fact that I have trusted gods at her quarters, I also trust the ancient laws of hospitality that no harm will come to her in this castle. That is why, frankly, I have had to let the commanding garrison take shelter here. Commander Gaius is off in one of my antechambers with some of his generals. But we have already broken bread. And to betray that hospitality would be tantamount to breaking an oath. And neither I nor him would ever dream of doing that.
Mm. I think it's the trade definitely first. What are we in Estoria for? Which of the
We need to
things?
go to the dragon shrine, Nephew.
Okay. Should we do that first? Yeah.
Yes, of course. Don't let me keep you. If you have other business to attend to in this city, please be free. Enjoy my mighty city. It is truly a wonderful place. I would only ask that you please help me in saving my daughter.
We must find the dwarves who know where the mithril forge is while we are here. But I believe that's it.
Oh, well, if you're looking for dwarves, you should go see my father. Vulcan. He's the forge master of the blacksmith here.
Oh,
Vulcan.
would you, if it please, would you be able to arrange a meeting between him and us after we
arrange? No, I don't even think an arrangement would be needed. His doors are open. He's one of the finest blacksmiths in the land. His shop is open.
That's so fitting because he's named after that Vulcan god. That's the Vulcan of the forges.
There's an
so it
awful lot
makes
of
sense.
familiar names here.
I mean, if I was going to name my son who was good at forging, I'd name him Vulcan, so it makes sense.
That's true.
for our assistance, could you perhaps announce to him that we have arrived and we would be interested in a meeting and some weapons and armor, perhaps?
Again, I don't think you need one. He's a blacksmith. It's his trade. I can send a bird to possibly see if he can get you a good going rate on them. But if he'll probably spot that you're the heroes of legend. Pretty sharp. He's quick like that. So I think he'd do you a good deal. Without my say so, to be frank.
Good.
Kindly.
So, please, without further ado, enjoy your time in Estoria. And if you have any more questions, I'll be right here. Don't worry about that.
So we can just walk in here if we have questions.
Wait, may we have shelter here in the castle whilst we are during our stay?
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Things,
I'll have attendants set up a room for you. Yes, of course.
Have a centaur-sized room?
Is that not the
Father?
Of course I do for you, my son. Of course, a chamber fit for a prince.
Oh, you're the best.
He kind of grabs you and kind of nuggies you a little. So yeah, that's you. You are now free to do as you will. Where do you go now?
Well,
I wanted to go shopping, but I feel like now that seems a pretty low priority.
So yeah,
just go to the store when this lady's waiting. But
I suppose then. So yeah, just kind of to give you the kind of the just in plainer English kind of the scenario right now. So you have 3 days until the sacrifice is set to go ahead. So between that time, you can go and negotiate the peace with Commander Gaius, who is the commander of the Order of Sidon, currently residing in the castle. But the sacrifice won't take place for another 3 days, so you have time to go to possibly attempt one of the trials.
Okay.
We could attempt one of the trials, and maybe it'll give us some reward that'll give us better leverage when we go to negotiate. Also, do we just have a prince on our team now? Because that's pretty cool.
Shit.
Yes, that will be very useful.
That's
and he's nice. He's very good at cards.
That sounds like a pretty proper-sized team to me with someone with a prince on it. That changes things.
Yeah, I'm imagining Persephone just walking behind them and like, yeah, I've always wanted to be a hero of legend.
I don't see why not.
And the fact that he gave us our money back, I think that's very honorable. I trust him completely.
You would.
I also
And I
trust
do.
him completely.
I'm a very trustworthy guy. Horse guy.
Yes, because
how-
everyone who says that they are trustworthy must obviously be trustworthy.
Exactly, Atlanta. Thank you. Exactly.
Nafel.
I like nothing.
Exactly.
I think tentatively it would
I-
our goals
yeah.
and purposes align. So
For now.
For now. So I would not be necessarily opposed to Eusephone accompanying us on our forthcoming trials for the time being.
This is a very wise person.
If
And
you
like
are to
I've-
prove trustworthy, then you will do so through action. So far, you have not managed to injure your reputation with us, with me, anyway. But what kind of person you are, I would like to see that in practice rather than through minor act or word.
Then you shall see.
It would be unconscionable for us not to help him in the aid of returning his lost mother. It would be, yes, we have prophecies to do, but that does not mean that we should forego everyday good deeds in the pursuit of these prophecies.
Guys,
Taken
we'll
by a
be heading
dragon,
out. Yeah, we'll be heading out to sea at some stage anyway to fight the other monster. So why not fight the dragon while we're at it? You know.
Exactly. You hate dragons, I hate dragons.
You hate dragons.
Common ground.
All right, he can stay with us for now while
Oh,
he
wow.
is useful.
Oh wow, that's like a glowing recommendation from Atlanta right there. That's pretty good.
Oh, you're already going a bit soft on him already? I'm just
No.
nudging her.
She just like looks at Juno as if like if looks could kill, you know, like really like no.
I just get a shiver down my spine, like, ooh.
Yeah.
You feel that? You feel that breeze at Atlanta?
No, that was at Atlanta.
Persephone, are you familiar with the city? Can you show us where we might purchase things? I need to find some sort of jewelry smith and somewhere to get some more holy incense for holy purposes and nothing else.
So so as you exit the palace, I think we're going to cut to a break for the moment while we kind of figure out what's going on.
So we just clip-clop our way out of the palace, yeah?
So,
you.
Somebody clip-clops their way out of the palace. Actually, two of you. Juno has hooves.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm so happy, like, this is another, like, fellow, you know...
But, sorry, just to clarify, jury feet?
Yeah, I think before we were going to start recording, I was like, I changed my mind. Totally gets more human from the way down. And I said specifically, no hooves.
Yeah, cool. Just making sure.
I'm going to take us to intermission because we're in very, very dangerous
I'm
local
getting caught
territory.
in the
So
rain.
hold on for a moment. We will be back in a bit.
So you enter back out of the Palace of Estoria. So it's a pretty kind of a broad city. It's got an Agora marketplace, which has kind of all of your standard kind of D&D marketplace stuff where you can get kind of all adventuring gear, just kind of general items and crafts. So you can purchase most anything you need there. As mentioned, there is Vulcan's Hall, which is a blacksmith, which, as Pythor mentioned, is run by his father, Vulcan, who is known to be the god of smithing. And then you also know about the Dragon Shrine as well, which is said to hold the Horn of Balmitria, one of your labors. So, what do you want to do, gang?
I think that first we should go to the marketplace and pick up any essentials, and I will be purchasing more holy items for certain, as we all should.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, roll me a quick deception check.
Oh, no.
I've remembered too late, but I want to look Nefel up and down and see if he's forgotten anything.
Okay, so it's a 16 plus.
So you get the roll.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah, no. Kira doesn't look like she's doing anything different.
I'm staring intently to be like, huh?
She just kind of looks. She's like, yeah, I think getting some stuff to prep, and also that would be a good time to offload those arrows I gave you. And she kind of just struts along. Then, you wanted to make an investigation check, Calandra?
Your perception, whichever it would be, to just look Nefel up and down.
Yeah, I'll say DC 10.
Is this perception or investigation?
Either or. I'll say either, whichever suits you better.
Oh, I'm doing investigation then. Oh,
Please.
a 9?
Oh no.
No, like the fella's missing it.
He seems good.
Yeah, I seem good.
You haven't lost anything today. That's very good.
I don't think I have. It's good to have someone else say it, Jeremy.
You've still got your shoes.
Oh, he looks there. I sure do.
So you guys head to the marketplace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we've established I already have everything, so I don't need to buy anything, so it's fine.
Well, as long as you've got your shoes and your holy symbol.
I have my holy symbol.
You're probably good then.
What was the first thing you said?
Your shoes, your holy symbol.
Yeah, no, both of them. Have them. Great.
Your weapon.
My weapon. Yeah, I seem to have my mace. I have my bow. I can't think of anything else I could need.
No, neither can I.
Damn it.
Nefel, make a DC 10 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay, no, I got a 24. And I have and he reaches back and he does not have any arrows, so they must have fell out. I'll buy some in the market. Thank goodness I checked.
I'd say let's clip clop on down to the market then.
So as you make your way down, Estoria's well-trodden streets converge at the bustling central agora. A motley assortment of stalls litter the area, from canopies of fine silk to stacks of rotted wooden crates. Merchants in the stalls eagerly vie for your attention with a wide variety of quality wares. All of them seem very reasonably priced.
Oh, reasonably priced. I'll take 2.
So just kind of in terms of so it's pretty much like it's a very kind of standard market. So anything that's like in the player's handbook, you just kind of it's free to go. So if you want to roleplay some stuff now, if not, we can work out the actual buying stuff after game.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I get arrows. That's
Okay, I'm gonna pick up some more incense, and I want to go to a jewelry store too.
No, I'm buying you the incense.
I'm gonna get some for me also.
Yeah, but I want to buy you incense for you.
I want like a lot.
I'll buy you a lot.
Oh, hell
Is
yeah!
this incense purely medicinal?
It's for religious purposes.
Sure.
That's exactly what Atlanta
Hmm.
said.
I'm going to shop around and see if I can offload this solid gold arrowhead.
Yeah.
Oh, if you
okay.
want, you can take mine too.
Yeah.
I don't need the money.
You need to buy
Sure.
some arrows.
I've got enough for arrows, I think.
Oh yeah, actually.
So yeah, first things first, Nefel, those arrows will be a gold.
I give a gold. That's fine. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's-
Here, you take my gold arrow. Good. There you go, Opa.
So to those of you willing to part with your golden arrowhead, that's worth 25 GP. And again, most traders will just take that at value.
I don't know if I want to part ways with my golden arrow.
Anyway, I could try and talk them up. Try and get a bit more from it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I could do this.
The two, okay. I'm going to make it each. So give me a persuasion check, either of you.
Okay.
Offer.
That's a lovely 18
18?
with these two arrowheads.
You find for two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, kind of most... Yeah. For most, like as I said, most places will kind of take stuff like this, but you end up going up to a jeweler and find like they're kind of looking at it, it's like, oh, it's very well crafted. Yes, indeed. So that's 60 gold then for the two of them.
Ooh.
Seems fine by me. I'm going to hand it over.
Callie, what was yours?
8.
8. You try to sell it to a stubborn leatherware man. He's like, no, you're trying to rob me here. 25.
Yeah, alright, feck it.
Could I walk up and try and help, or?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
The best way to
Not 20.
Not 20.
This was
Dave, I want you
blessed.
to. Okay.
A new
So
character.
this burly like leather salesman has just like
So I clip clop on up.
yeah.
Am I speaking to him now?
Yeah.
Was it the original price is 25?
Yeah.
25, what are you talking? This is one of a kind. You'll be the only man in all this realm with a solid gold arrowhead.
One of a kind, huh?
One of a kind. Genuine article.
Kind of looks you up and down, and then looks Callie. I might be able to rub this in this stupid jeweler's face. Yeah, okay.
60.
60.
You know what? For the nat 20, 60.
He's also a prince. He's also like a lost prince or some shit.
Also a lost prince.
That's true.
He's the magic lost prince.
This horseman is stupid.
So yeah, he hands 60 over. Well, he hands 60 over to Caliandra.
Ellie takes it and walks away and stares horrified at his enemy.
Hey, what? It's easy to part the fool from his money.
Ooh.
Tower, I don't know if I should be terrified or grateful or both. I'll stick with both for now.
Both is good. And I just clip clop on away.
I let them flip flop on away.
Kev?
Yeah, Eric, I was just checking there. So I'd say it's about 5 copper for like a pack of incense sticks.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was checking that there's a kind of hard to figure some. So, yeah,
Okay.
how many's in real life
It's like
instance? A pack is 20 sticks. Is that good with you?
20 sticks, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I'm paying for this, remember?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 10 gold pieces, and you said it was 5 copper.
Yeah, so that'd be 9 gold, 9 silver, 5 copper left for you.
Yeah.
9 gold, 9 silver.
The denominations are 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold.
Okay.
You got 9.95 left.
Alright, jury, enjoy that.
Oh, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Us paladins have got to stick together.
We really do. Perhaps would you be interested in accompanying me to the jewelry shop? I do not wish to part with my arrowhead for coins, so I wish to go and get it fussied up at a jeweler store. Would you like to join me?
I would love to join you, mate. My pal, if you like.
I will.
Alright, let's go. Let's head to it.
So the two of you head into the jeweler stall. You just notice Opa leaving after having sold her 2 arrowheads.
Oh, okay. Hello. I'm looking to inquire. I have something that I wish to be turned into a necklace, to be made into a pendant, and to get a gold string to hold it as a necklace. Would that be possible?
Yes, of course. That wouldn't be an issue at all. We do that handily. What's the item you'd like to get done?
I take out the gold arrowhead. It's like if you could it already has the beginnings of that, but if you could shape it into more of a traditional art, and then get a string long enough to wear it around my neck. That is the product that
Cool. So he looks at. They must have been giving these out recently. If you like, I can add more on for a little bit extra. More of these. I mean, I've ascertained a few.
Just one will be fine. Thank you.
Okay. I'd say then. So the shaping, fitting, and affixing. Yeah. I think he'll say it's 3 gold for a string, but if you want to add a chain, it's gonna be 5.
Yeah, 5 gold is fine.
Got it. So yeah, he does that up. He shapes it, bends it, puts a chain through it. There you go, 5 gold.
Beautiful.
Lanta would like to buy a dagger.
Oh yeah, sure.
I want to put it in her boot.
Oh.
Atlanta, what have you got?
What have you got there, Atlanta?
I can't find a price for it.
2 gold.
Cool. I'd also like to buy a very simple shield.
Ooh.
A shield?
Yeah.
Shields cost... Shield cost 10 gold pieces.
I think it gives you +2 to AC.
Are you proficient in shields, Atlanta?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay.
I am.
Then yeah, I'll take Connor's right there on 10 gold.
Okie dokie.
I know the answer is no, but I'll shoot my shot. Are they selling any boats?
Nafel, we are in a landlocked inland.
There's a river right there.
There's a river.
You can see it on the map. But I will admit, I was looking to see if there was any docks, and there doesn't seem to be. So you have every right to tell me, no, I can't get a boat here. I definitely couldn't afford it anyway. So
No, you cannot get a boat here.
That's all you had to say.
I guess I'd like to look into some more healing potions.
Yeah, there's apothecaries around. Let me just get that up.
You know, actually, a rowboat is quite affordable.
It's only 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, we
I
could
have
probably-
I have proficiency in water vehicles, so
Boat's ideal. Stephanie could probably persuade somebody to build a boat at this stage.
yeah. We're getting out of this town. I do have a boat, Persephone. I just want you to know I do own.
Where is your boat?
I don't know.
The next leg over, I got you.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Speaking of, I'm going to return to Nefel with the money that I was able to get from selling it. I'm going to offer it to him if he would like to take it.
Nah, I don't need it. It's cool. They don't sell both.
Are you quite certain?
Yeah, no. Well, I don't need it, friend.
Very kind of you.
No, you do it. You have it.
Thank you.
Kev?
Yep.
Are poisoned arrows a thing?
Why would you even
Possibly,
need to... What?
I will come back to that.
You can
buy
buy
poisons.
poison and dip arrows in the poison.
Caliandra, there's an apothecary, and they have potions of healing. It's 50 gold per potion.
We'll get one potion then.
Oh boy. Do you want one of our potions back that you gave us? Because that's a lot of money.
I gave you one each, so now I've got 2 on me.
Did you make them?
Cool.
What?
Were you going to say something, Connor?
Oh, I just asked if Caliandra had made them.
Oh no, the priest handed them to me.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, they sell basic poisons in the apothecary as well. They're 100 gold per vial.
Oof.
And a vial, I
100
would say, would
gold.
do 5 arrows.
Ooh, I am not so liquid. Is that?
The apothecary is like, well, we do certain specialized items like that. I think I could do a single arrow for you for 20 gold.
Let's check my notes here. I have 18 gold.
Then no, you are not quite liquid, good sir.
You can't convince him to bring the price down for you.
Can I try stealth and steal an arrow?
What?
Ooh.
No, because
K1.
you don't actually see. Like, I'll say this much: like, even on a cursor glance, you don't see the arrows there. It'd be something you'd have to
Oh.
prepare.
This is an Argos situation.
He's got them in the
See
back.
the catalog, good sir.
Can I try persuade him down?
Roll persuasion.
Sure. 17 plus 4. 21.
What?
Seriously?
God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I rolled 17. I've got plus 4 persuasion.
Yeah.
I can't.
Wait, Dave, did you add your charisma as well?
No, I didn't. Sorry, so that's plus 4 plus 3, so it's 24.
Oh.
Oh,
Look at the wee god prince boy.
This is ridiculous. Happy for you, but this is ridiculous.
Hey guys, so I introduced to you our new lane.
I
Yeah.
the new main character of the story.
So he like you kind of you try and pepper the apothecary with a few good words like good I think I could do you. Yes, I think we could maybe strike a bargain if you don't talk to the watch. We'll make it 10 gold for an arrow.
Oh, I know how to keep a secret.
You look like a man that keeps many.
I just wink and put my just shh.
Yeah, so
Okay, yeah, that's take that.
1 poisoned arrow.
Sweet. Better use it well.
Kev?
Yep.
I also want to pick up another vial of perfume for 5 GP, and I can't find any like references anywhere for the cost of like flowers. The closest I could find is in trade goods for like a pound of cloves for 3 GP. So can I?
No, I'd say like a bouquet of flowers. I'd say would go about 5 silver.
Cool. And then I'm gonna just get that and the perfume and decant them and like dilute it into a big bottle to make a nice, big, pretty, nice smelling jar for myself. I imagine I got a bottle of booze somewhere in the cart, so that's where I'm getting the bottle.
Hell
Yeah, you get the perfume, you get the flowers, you're good.
Pardon me, I forgot to write down how much you say for the flowers.
5 silver.
Perfect. Okay, and then it was 5 for the perfume.
Yeah, 5 gold for the perfume.
Yeah.
Going to re-up my supply of animal feed and rations for the 2 days worth that I've already expended. So I think that's not too expensive. 1 silver for the feed. Rations are 5 silver a piece, so 11 silver altogether.
Grand, yep. Yep.
Oh, and also I have requested specifically for all the flowers to be pink.
Oh. Jury's your lifestyle blogger.
Theme up.
You're a good. It's a good thing they're in season.
I'll pay premium for out of season product. This is
You got any frozen flowers back here?
I'm kidding. Frozen flowers. Listen, I don't care how far you have to bring them. I'm not lowering my lifestyle any at all. Apart from food, but like other than that.
Anything else from anyone?
Now me and Lulu are good for now. We got enough food.
Sweet. Grant. So you finished your shopping trip?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna get a shield, but I don't have enough money, so I'm good for now.
If you would like...
How much are you missing? I will spot you some.
Well, I've got 9 gold pieces, and voice in my head, how much is a shield again?
10 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm missing 1 gold piece, but I feel like I can do without one right now. Just because...
And I'll pass you the gold piece.
Oh, are you sure, mate?
Of course.
Oh, well, mate, thank you so much. All right, then I'll buy myself a nice shield.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I suppose just the two of you that now have shields. Don't forget, you can only use that with one-handed weapons.
Yes.
And you get +2 to AC when you're using it.
Yeah.
And but can I ask? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because my great club is it can be a one-handed weapon, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's
No, I think it's two-handed.
It's two-handed.
I thought it
It's
was
not versatile.
versatile.
No, it's a two-handed bludgeoning weapon. Now you could get a quarterstaff, which you can wield it with 2 hands for a D8 damage, or one-handed for 1d6 damage.
No, it's okay. The shield. I'll take the shield, mate.
Yep, again, armor, yep. Shields aplenty. There you go.
Thank you very much. And thank you,
Mark you
Jury.
10 gold.
Yep. So that means I still have 9 copper, 9 silver, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Jury. Wow. Thank you so much. How do I work with you?
Yeah, and suits you. Careful, you'll have to disarm to make any attacks with it.
I know, but I feel like I was lacking in one, to be honest.
Yeah, since you don't frequently wear a shirt, it might be appropriate for you to have some sort of protection.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, mate. We're on the same. We're the same, you know. Same brain. Do we know? Are we aware of brains like existing? Is that like a
Yes, people know about brains.
Yeah,
I just think it's in your liver.
But I mean, just like yeah, it's kind of a stupid question.
We just don't know where it is yet. We know we
No,
have
we
it.
know where it is.
we don't know where it
People have
is.
opened up
We
where.
all
No,
know
you don't
exactly.
know where it is.
No, we don't know where it is. The science hasn't come in yet on where it is.
Yeah, exactly. The science behind it all. That's what I mean. Yeah.
No one has figured out quite where the brain is or what it does yet.
Yeah, whenever it comes out, it's always in a weird place because it's after coming out, you know?
Does Rafael just assume that's where food goes because it's in his head?
Well, that's where the food goes in, yeah.
Yeah. Into your brain, yeah?
Yeah.
Into your head, where the brain is in the head. There's no science
Is it
to prove
though?
that yet.
But,
That's why they call it brain food.
Yes. How's everybody's medicine looking while we're having this convo?
Is everyone's what?
Oh, the fellow has a +6 to medicine.
Sign of the times, my friend.
+2 for medicine, so that's
Got a minus
this
one.
+0 modifier on wisdom. So
Hey, fan, absolute snap.
I got a pleasant +1.
Yes, Nivelle is correct. It is that is why it is called brain food.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry.
Nefel knows how the brain works. Doesn't know where it is.
Who does? Who does?
Nefel never went to school, but he just feel it just feels right to, if something's bleeding, make it stop.
Make it stop. Yeah, exactly.
So after you wrap up your shopping, your lovely shopping trip, you meet back up with Kira, and she's like, "Wonderful! Everyone looks very well stocked up. So, what's the first protocol?"
Well, if one of our laborers is to just drink from something, well, how hard can that be?
Wait, is that
It's
you're here?
looking
Is
to be
that...
like about lunchtime. Did you want to go to the horn?
Let's
yeah.
just get it over with.
Cool.
You keep talking about these labours. What are these labours?
Don't worry about it.
Do I
Well,
get
one of
drink
them
with you?
is we have to drink
actually,
from something. There's like a whole...
I'm going to get you to give me a quick history check.
Me? That's 7.
Oh, your first 4 roll.
That is a
history.
feel.
You did that, while in the tavern, some of the, you guys wrapped up your stuff at the temple pretty early on yesterday and then stayed the rest of the day. So some of the temple acolytes did leave and ended up actually going to Estoria to both kind of resupply some stuff after being held captive for the better part of 2 weeks. And then also to spread word. So you did hear while in your time in the tavern before they arrived that there were heroes of legend and that there was a prophecy. You didn't quite catch what the prophecy actually said, though.
Yeah, I heard some stuff about you guys, but it was quite a lot of boring stuff, so I wasn't listening. What was it?
Same.
What don't you tell us
What is your backstory?
about us?
Sorry?
What did they say about us? You first. What did they say about us?
Oh, you are heroes of legend, obviously. There was a big guffaw and some stuff about things that I do not remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was a tavern I was drinking.
That doesn't sound suspicious to me.
I'm a horseman. Drink a lot.
So that's what that's
Actually,
about.
do you know where to get that? For when we come back and celebrate, do you know where to get the best horse feed in this town?
Oh my god.
Gosh! Why, it was the tavern we met in. Where else would I be?
Well, okay, yeah. No, it's because myself and the mule require feeding later, and I want something to look forward to.
Well, that's the place to go.
So as you guys are having that chat, you're walking up back north through the back through the main promenade and back kind of up towards the palace. And then just kind of turning right of the entrance to the palace is the Dragon Shrine. The shrine sits at the end of a quiet street that runs into the wall of the gorge. It's a large stone building with a copper dome. The pediment above the door bears a marble engraving of the legendary dragon Balmitria. Inside the building, there is a strong smell of incense. You hear the muttering of prayers as the priests of the shrine carry out the daily ritual.
Is there a big cup to drink out of?
So as you enter in, you're seeing the smaller the smaller alcoves with a lot of with some of the acolytes and kind of passers-by kind of coming and going. But as you kind of make your way into the main to the main antechamber, you actually see a handful of guards in there as well, and you're noticing some stains and kind of bits of glass kind of now spread across the wall, spread across the ground, and you notice that there is now a crime scene basically in act.
No.
The reliquary, it's a small stone chapel with 3 alcoves protected by glass. The glass in the central alcove has been shattered and dark purple stains are splattered all over the floor surrounding it. So as you all enter, you see a handful of priests talking to a handful of city watch, and one of the priests who is kind of the way they're dressed, you can definitely tell that they're the kind of the head of the head of the chapel. They approach you. Welcome to the Dragon Shrine. My name is Aesop. What? I'm sorry for the disarray. What can I help you with?
You got a dragon horn here? I think, maybe?
Oh my lord! Oh, gods above! You're the heroes of the legend, aren't you? This is. Okay.
The legend are we?
So, I'd heard. Yes, this is embarrassing. I'd heard about your prophecy late yesterday evening. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of this. The horn of Balmitri has been taken.
Hey,
What?
Yes, 2 nights passed. There was a break-in, and the horn was gone.
Do you not have security here? Do you not protect your possessions?
Have you any suspects?
No suspects, but I mean, well, as you can see, we've
suspects.
Right, it happened late at night. We're a chapel. We've never had anything like this happen to us before.
Were there any witnesses, any people about, any animals about?
The City Watcher are currently investigating. We haven't come up with any witnesses just yet. But we've been also just looking around the scene. I mean,
do you mind if we also take a wee
Oh,
peek?
of course, yes, please. If you would like to help, of course, we welcome it.
Master Keeper, may I ask, have the Order of Sidon been passing through recently?
Not by our pass. They, no, for pretty obvious reasons, we don't really get many of their like in this
Not
way.
to worship, no, but to destroy.
Even to disrupt. They tend to like to keep clear of here. And well, I mean, I have heard of the impending forces up on the northern steppes, but funnily enough, I don't actually believe it to be their doing. At least not directly. Typically, we find that they make that whenever one of the order make a threat, they tend to leave a very distinct warning. You know that. You
They
know
aren't
this
the most
also.
subtle. You are
Oh,
correct
so
there.
do as I will, or the order of Sidon will enact wrath. You know this.
Yeah. We've had a couple of
We
those.
don't. We haven't found any sort of message. This looks more like a cruel theft of vandalism than an actual threat.
So you're saying we should just make some noise?
What?
Got it. And I start
Ruffle some feathers.
banging my tambourine.
Well, I mean, what does this achieve?
The fella also
Get their
starts
attention.
tapping his feet.
They'll know that we're after them.
What?
Stephanie starts clip-clopping on the
I'm
cobblestone.
sorry. You need to explain to me right now what the hell you're actually trying to do, because you're just making a bunch of noise in the church right now.
We're starting a stomp. We're starting a stomp situation.
Kev,
Yeah.
I would like to. You said that there was black goo.
Purple
The purple
stains.
goo.
Purple stains. I'd like to go check that out if that's cool.
Yeah, can I investigate too?
Yeah. Make investigation checks.
Goop check.
I'm just
good.
yelling for the thief to come out
invest-
while banging my tambourine.
Well, just you guys to start. And again, it's like even though there is like an investigation and a crime scene, it's a church. So like there are people just trying to pray to the five gods here.
God damn it, that's a nat 1.
Ooh.
No.
That's
God
a
damn it, Patty.
As an aside,
that's a 14 plus 4 for 18 investigation.
18 investigation. Sorry, Dave, you wanted to say something as well?
now just could somebody throw down a hat so we can get some change here?
Yeah.
For our stomp performance.
So yeah, Opa and Atalanta kind of start surveying the area. Atalanta, you're not really kind of getting much outside of the chaos that kind of you see in front of you, but like you definitely kind of like you can smell that the stains are very potent wine.
Cool.
But-
Is the horn a dragon's horn?
yes.
Cool.
But Opa, you can not only make out that it's a very potent wine. You notice that it actually leads a trail out.
Ooh. I am going to follow that trail, and also I haven't mentioned them during this episode, but Stella is going to be helping me with looking through this.
Oh yeah, like Stella's giving you help action.
Cool.
Can I look around for thieves markings or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
That's 13.
13. Yeah, you're getting the same thing that Opa got. Like that it is very potent wine. It is leading a trail back out of the reliquary.
No, sorry, like thieves markings, like.
No. Sorry. No, you're not noticing anything. Like it's very much just like you're not noticing any sort of signs or sigils. It is very much chaotic. Like it was just kind of a smash and grab.
Okay. Is there any way for me to contact my criminal contact?
Oh yeah.
You're what?
So we know your background now.
Yeah. You can go out and like you can leave the reliquary and like try and make contact.
I'm a
or
horse
do
of
it in
path.
public if you want.
I guess I clip clop somewhere subtle.
Horse rogue is so funny. I love it so much.
Yeah, while like with the absolute just mayhem that Callie and Nefel are currently enacting.
Is the fell joining me?
Yeah, and the fellow's
Yeah.
banging his feet.
Excellent.
Persephone kind of clip-clops just stealthily away into one of the alleyways. And tell me, Dave, how... I'll leave it up to you how you like to contact your guy on the inside in Estoria.
I write a note and I leave it under a rock.
You leave it under a rock.
No, it's actually, I want to clarify. I have a specific rock with a little hollow underneath.
Yes, of course, yes.
Of course.
You get your rock and you leave it under with the note. And you just kind of leave it there and you wait a couple of seconds. And then you see just a little mouse. Just gonna skitter out. Smell the rock. Then the mouse wild shapes out. And you see a druid, like a very kind of like middle-aged kind of a very kind of like a hairy, disheveled druidic man. Oh, well, it isn't you, Seth. What can I be doing for you now today?
Do you know anything about this?
And he kind of peers out. Oh yes, the talk of the markets. They're saying they don't know what's been going on here now. But well, the word on the streets is some of the fellas begging on the streets. They say they saw goatlings having a ruckus one of the nights.
Goatlings.
There's fellas with the goat heads, and yeah, those a bit further down the line than satyrs would say.
Oh, I don't trust anybody without hooves.
Yeah. Well,
I take that as a compliment, honestly.
They say that about 2 nights ago, some fellas saw these goatlings just running amok, making a whole hollering noise, and well, they were hollering and hooting and making a bunch of noise around the main streets. Some of them snipped in, and somebody saw them run into the reliquary and run out.
Has anybody seen them since?
Oh no, they left out the southern gate, and well, they haven't been back since.
The southern gate.
Yeah, best anyone can have anything. They probably went back into the old woods.
The old woods. Okay. Any other information? Just general handy stuff to know.
Well, I mean, the wife and the kids are good. But
that's good.
Little Jimmy started school.
Oh, he's that age off.
Of course, he's a fine young man. But no more street. Very well, I will. I'll tell them Uncle Seth says hi.
Oh, good.
Uncle
he wild shapes back into a rat and scurries off.
Persephone clip-clops back up to the reliquary.
Again, nobody noticed you were gone because, we started a fucking stomp band.
While the stomp commotion is going on, may I ask something to Aesop, sort of step closer and just sort of say it just between us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say sort of hush to them. It's like, Keeper, I ask this with great respect and no ill will for the organization of the temple, but is there any chance it might have been smashed or taken or otherwise ruined somehow with some sort of acolyte revelry some of the evenings? I am a man of the temples myself, so I understand that some of the evenings can get rowdy. I'm not trying to cast disillusions on your on the temple. No,
we're not. We're not a bacchanal type here. I've heard the tales of of some of Kira's followers over in Mitros. No, we are not of that. We don't. Our worshippers tend to pray to the five as a whole unit. But more than anything, we hope for the return of. We hope for a revival of the Dragon Lords, those that truly kept us safe during the darker times.
I know. It's like, okay, well, We will help. It is in our interest. And then I'm gonna step back and try and hide amongst the stomp.
That's very easy.
Become invisible behind the stump.
Oh God! Oh, would you please? This is. They're very kind of like anxiously just like trying to like very calmly like, please, this is the house of worship. I just ask you to keep it down if that's
All right, I lead my stomp band outside.
Yeah.
So Atalanta and Opa, I'm assuming you kind of follow the tracks out.
Yeah, I'm going to follow those tracks out.
Yeah. So now that you've kind of caught the trail, as you kind of follow out the reliquary and back kind of through the promenades, like it brings you pretty much down the entire stretch of Estoria by this point. Like you're kind of like you're noticing the stains of wine kind of mixed in with the puddles, but it's still very much there because of how potent it is. And you follow it. It runs down through and all the way out the southern gate of Estoria. And you can even like it's a very clear like there was no sense that these like whoever did this was trying to hide their tracks. They like it is a very clear trail that leads out the southern gate and keeps going.
Okay, might be best to inform our compatriots. Continue on farther on. I think we should turn around and go and let them know. Say
Who's? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I made the assumption that Atalanta was following Opa because they were investigating.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Who's left in the reliquary?
The stomp band.
Stomp band is taken outside.
Yeah,
Phil's
like, I
just
think,
happy to
yeah,
be
just
included.
Yeah,
Okay,
just-
okay, well,
yeah, just
Like,
as like
okay.
they're kind of coming out, you're coming out of the alleyway, so you kind of blend right back in.
I'm still here till anybody tells me to leave.
I just got to, guys, I think we should move towards the southern gate.
Should we
Oh,
keep
yeah.
stomping?
Yeah, let's
More
keep
money
stomping.
than there.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Hey,
Somebody-
okay. So whoever's in the stomp band, give me. We'll do like a group performance check.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
here we go. Come on, baby.
You know, Juno's stomping with them hooves.
Oh, that's.
Jeez.
Oh,
Fancy.
I got
Three.
7.
I'm 13.
Damn.
14,
I got
13.
Are you
I got-
fucking
23.
serious?
Callie's 23, and Juno.
Like, what are we?
Performance. It's one of your
a
skills in charisma.
performance. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, that's an 8. It's not,
I got
Okay.
a 7, so you're doing better than me.
Okay, well, like, you know,
As
as you're following Caliandra as she kind of makes her way down, and like, you know, Kira can't resist a good jig, so she's following it as well. And we're kind of following Callie's beat. And you know, in the middle of the day, people are working, but it's a bit of fun and revelry. So as you kind of walk by, people kind of just like start throwing coins into your hat as you're kind of making your way down southward. And as you make your way down towards kind of the living sector, down to the southern part of Estoria, you notice Opa and Atalanta coming back towards you, and you look in your cap, and there's about like 9 gold in change.
nice.
wow. That's pretty sweet.
Generous crowd.
So Atalanta and Opa, you see this stomp band just proceeding towards you.
Just to Atalanta. We were gone for what? 5-10 minutes?
Honestly, we should just tie them to a string and pull them behind us.
I don't disagree with you on that.
And she just like rolls her eyes.
I look at them. I was like, you are already here.
So we have found a trail leading out the south gate that appears to have been dropped by our smash and grabbers. So there's a chance that they would have headed. Know how far south?
Oh, excellent detective work.
I have it on good information. They went to the old woods.
Yep.
The old woods.
Wait, the old one?
The old woods.
You want to go there?
I want to go there.
I hear they're better than the new woods.
Yeah, those are lame.
And I have on good authority. It was goatlings.
Goatlings?
What is a
Hoofless
goatling?
goatlings.
Like a baby goat?
Give me a group history check.
Ooh.
Group history check.
That's a 16.
Dirty 20.
Post the results for these.
God damn. This is just not my night for rolls.
Yeah, well, the new character sucked up all the good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should quickly take the charisma things because that's all I got to roll.
Fucking Persephone over here.
I got a 7 on that one.
Oh,
It truly is
sorry.
horse of horses.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
Got a wonderful little bit of bardic energy.
Don't be doing that too much, or Kelly might just stab you.
Atalanta will be there beside her.
Exactly.
Just for fun.
I knew I could rely on you.
Sisters.
So kind of as you kind of realize it's goatlings, you start kind of discussing, and you guys know that so you kind of start talking it out, and you know that now goatlings are diminutive goat-headed creatures that walk upright on furry cloven foot legs. They're born from the union of satyrs and maenads, who would be very cursed sorts of dryads of the like, and live in tribes consisting of dozens of inbred siblings and cousins. They tend to invest kind of wooden mountains and hills. And words have been spread kind of around Estoria and the kind of the regions that they have taken up residence under some what feels like some nefarious pretense in the old mossy temple deep in the heart of the old woods.
The old mossy temple? Oh no. That's where the witch is that we have to go see, right? My witch? Is she a witch?
She's she's a dryad.
Okay. Guys, do you think that maybe the dryad is friends with the goatlings that live in the same temple? Because if that's the case, I don't think we should go in and be real nice, because I need her to help me out so I don't die tragically.
That sounds like a pickle.
Yeah, it's a bit. Oh yeah, hi. I'm Nefel, and it's prophesied I'm gonna die tragically by a big monster.
Oh, do you need this dryad help?
Yeah. So she's meant to be able to help me apparently. And I'd like not to die violently and badly.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
That would be very good.
If we are to go that way anyway, I think we are to see the negotiating with the order before we are to head south, given the distance between here and Aussie Temple.
Isn't the necropolis meant to be near here too?
The necropolis is much closer than the mossy temple.
Maybe we should do that first then, since we have time crunch.
Yeah,
absolutely. What's the time frame on the whole rescue and?
3 days. So for reference, if today were Monday, the sacrifice would be Thursday.
Oh, okay.
How long would it take us to get to Tillamook?
To Tillamook, roughly 3 hours. It's very nearby. The old wood, the temple would be the better part of a day's travel.
And there was also the Mithril Forge. We could ask Vulcan about that now, and we could look into going to get those weapons. If they might know where the old forge is, perhaps that would be closer.
That's
I would
true.
prefer to go to the forge first. It just seems the most logical.
That makes sense to me.
Whatever
Should we
you
head back
guys
to the
want.
castle?
Yeah, where was Vulcan?
Vulcan is in his blacksmith hall in the center of town.
Let's go there.
Let's just go there.
All right.
So
Easy peasy.
Cool. So making your way back up back up again through the Agora. Less stomp this time. You make your way
Let's
into the central square where the Dragon's Tooth was, back up north of the town. And on the southern end, you find a large building with fortified stone walls and a shingle roof. A sign hangs from the building. These heavy bronze-banded doors reading Vulcan's Hall. Inside the hall, you are greeted by the warm glow of embers and blasts of hot air. The room is decorated with a variety of bronze armors, weapons, and farming tools. A weathered-looking dwarf works at an anvil near the blistering forge at the back of the hall. He wipes the sweat from his brow and turns to you. Aye, what can I be doing for you today now?
Weapons?
He looks at you, kind of cocks an eye, like, and kind of rubs his beard. And, well, I think I could probably work something out. Let's see if I have anything. And he looks at like the lines of swords and spears. I think I could probably work something out for you. Let's see what they got. Yeah.
So, it probably let you know that we were recommended that we come here by your son, the good king of Estoria. We are...
yes, the little hothead. Yeah, okay.
Forgive the branding, but we're the heroes of legend.
Yes, all of us. All here.
Maybe we should come up with a group name.
Can I nudge Persephone and be like, isn't this your granddad?
And he kind of like you say that and he looks a little jaded. Oh right, they're one of the Pythors.
Mercy me.
Oh,
Okay.
Grandpapa.
Okay, no, you can keep a bit of a wide berth. Okay.
Oh.
Listen, he likes his, that's his deal.
His
You're
children?
getting, but you'll be getting no right from me.
Oh.
Hey,
It's
so,
okay. We
but
just
I've heard of your heroes and legends. Now, what can I be doing for you?
We're looking for a forge.
Not just any forge. Hold on just a moment.
It's believed to be
Mithril.
The
in
Mithril
the
Forge.
Mithril
That's the
Mines.
one.
Yeah, I know the one. Okay. Yes, it was an ancient forge. I remember it well. Oh, Lord above, it was beautiful. It was an ancient, massive forge deep in the heart of the Mithril Mountains. Me and when we came down, it was where we situated and forged the mightiest weapons you'd ever did see. I've got listen, and he runs back and he grabs out this, and he grabs out a breastplate and he kind of just chugs it down. He's like, "Look at this! God, look at the craftsmanship on this." Tings it and it resonates this hard thing to do. Pure mithril. I'm telling you, this thing, you wouldn't find the likes of this in a copper mine. Halfway between here and Mithras. Quality work.
Wow.
He kind of breathes in. I've heard about your prophecy. I know where the forge is.
Great.
However, I got to warn you, it ain't pretty.
Oh.
Few things happened since we started doing this.
I'd say so if you're, from what I know, of heroes.
Well,
Yeah, so the location, yeah, it happened centuries ago, right? Where I was in the shallower parts of the forge when it happened. But well, it seems like some of the younger lads mined a bit too deep for their own good. Unlocked something deep and heinous. And well, the mines suddenly got overrun by vicious old beasties. So we had to drop what we were doing, get out. We blocked the entranceway we blocked the entranceway with a cave-in.
Mm.
Now, from what I remember, there was a side entrance. If you follow, and he pulls out he kind of rifles through some parches and pulls out like a map of the surrounding areas. And he starts like, okay, well, so we're here in Estoria, right? And if you follow the Archelon just down south to it, back towards kind of Mithras here, and he kind of points as it kind of leads down. And if you get to the coast here, right? And just here, this is the dead drop of falls, the Archelon Falls, right? If you go, the entrance was around here somewhere, was around this area. But if you follow and go, and he kind of traces a route around one of the falls, you follow, there's going to be a path that leads under the falls here. Last I remember, there was a side entrance there. Now, we have long since not known. Nobody's been to the forges in hundreds of years. And as I said, there was some dark beasties that came up from the ground. But they might still be lurking there, and who knows what else has gotten in there since that side passage was open. But, I'll tell you now, I have missed it. I'm not the fighter my son is. But, if you can get in there, and relight the forges, and clear the place out of all nasties, I'd very much like to know. And I could also make up some mighty fine stuff if I say so myself.
Hey, Kev.
Yep.
Can he help me with making that thing that I may or may not need to make?
Yes. Yeah.
Intriguing.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you go ahead.
Grandfather, can you help me forward something?
He looks down at like the hammer he's holding and the anvil. He's like, well, I suppose I could,
Something special.
And you see he seems kind of a little excited at the prospect of something special. Like, well, what kind of fuck? That was kind of a little scouse there. What kind of special are you talking about, lad?
Oh, my father's greatest weapon.
Yes, I remember the sort. Pythor's fucking stick.
No, not that one.
You
God
want
of
what?
Lordly Might. The luck blade.
Oh, the sword.
Not the rod of lordly might.
The old, yes, the look, yes. You tell you what, you get down that forge and you clear that place out. I'll make you that sword.
Good idea.
The grip, and he holds out his hand and shakes it. Very firm, calloused grip.
Stephanie grabs it and shakes as well.
Right. Oh, you'll be needing a couple. And he kind of starts rummaging through kind of some stuff. I think you'll be needing a couple of bits for this. Let's see. Yes, of course. If you need me, and he reaches out and he pulls out a cage, with a very large, black crow. He's like, you'll be needing this, lad, right? This little bugger.
I take it.
Now, this little fucker. He knows me and I know him. So if you strap a note to his leg and let him loose, he'll come right here. So as soon as you clear out that forge, you let me know.
Wait, can I stick him on my shoulder like a pirate?
Like a pirate centaur?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I'd prefer him in the cage, boys. Yeah, hold on.
Can I stick him on my arse?
I mean, buy him a drink first.
My thick horse arse.
Dave, you're not wearing a bridle, correct?
No, I'm not.
Let's get you one.
How
made.
inappropriate.
Well, I mean, you could tie him up in your tail. Well, you tie the cage up in your tail, but well, okay. Let me. And the bird just kind of cocks an eye and just kind of looks.
Oh.
And Vulcan,
Charming.
opens the cage, and the crow just kind of leaps out, swirls around the room, and lands then on Busephone's shoulder.
Oh, I have a feeling we are going to get on just fine.
I wouldn't trust him too much. Keep an eye on your silver. He likes shiny things.
Oh.
Oh! Bloody fuck! The elevator. Okay. Oh,
what?
very important. Right.
There's an elevator?
There is a contraption in the forge you'll probably need to use to get downstairs, right? And I'll tell you, you don't. If you don't know this, it will absolutely burn you alive.
Oh. Can't we just take the stairs?
There's no stairs.
Oh. What's
What
an
about the ladder?
What's an elevator?
It's like a box that moves you up and down. But basically, we trapped the thing. We trapped the thing to set anyone that wasn't supposed to be in it on fire, right?
Oh.
Okay. But if you know the word, you get in for free, right? So when you're entering, and please, you got to remember this. When you walk into the box, you'll see it. It's a box that goes up and down.
Uh-huh.
Speak the word Drachna.
Drachna.
Then you should be safe.
Nefel looks around at everyone else to see if they look like they have memorized this. And
I'm just gonna write it down.
Does anybody here speak Dwarvish?
Yes, I do.
You know, yeah, Drachna, it's dragon in Dwarvish.
Gran. Yeah, I'll remember that. It means dragon in Dwarven.
Right, you are, young fella. Again, utmost paramount. You forget that, you get burnt alive to a crisp, right? Right, well, I mean, I suppose without any further ado...
Thank you for your guidance.
Anything else you could give us on the way, or help out?
As I said, not a fighter, more a craftsman, and also a man of enterprise. You'll be getting no freebies here. I gave you a bird.
A good bird at that, and I ruffle the bird's feathers.
Yeah, he's a prick, but what can you do?
Does this bird talk, by the way?
No.
Tis a bird.
Damn.
Tis just a bird.
It sits on your shoulders, looks at you, like...
Yeah.
How far is the falls that he...
from what he showed you, it actually, the mithril mines look to be kind of further down towards the coast of Cerulean Gulf. So it would be a fairly, like a long enough journey, like about a 6-hour journey.
Okay, so the closest one is the... Oh.
So the closest, so yeah, as it stands, just kind of to kind of bring everything together. So you have the weapons in the necropolis, which is definitely the closest. It's about a short 3-hour journey just due west of Estoria. there's the Mithril Mines, which are now due south about 6 hours down near the Archelon Falls, and there's now the Motsy Temple in the Old Woods, which roughly would kind of be about a day.
Okay.
What about the other thing with the
saving the princess through negotiation? You said that they were garrisoned within the castle, right?
Yep. The commander. The commander is currently in the castle.
We could give that a go whenever, I suppose. Like, it's just making a deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or attempting to. We wouldn't be any more or less likely now than later on.
And perhaps if there is something that they would like in exchange, we will have that time to go and acquire it. No?
Yeah, because it's the only time limit one. Is the princess. So maybe we should just give it a go first, and if it doesn't go right, then we have 3 days to figure it out.
Okay. Everybody agree?
I don't
Agreed?
hear it.
Lord.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You know the city best. Go on. Lead the way.
Well, Pythor told you that they are currently stationed in the palace.
We've been there.
You head on back up to the palace.
Which of us would say we're the best at negotiating?
I would imagine Calyandra.
Well, talking sweetly isn't really what I do, but probably I'm decent.
I have +2, but I also have advantage on it as like a rule, so that's an effective +5, so +7.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds like it would be you then, in that case, right?
How's Juno?
Well, Juno has 19 charisma.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
What's your persuasion?
Say again, Ashley?
Persuasion.
I don't have anything on persuasion. I just
You
have
don't
a
have
saving
proficiency?
throw.
Oh,
Alright.
I actually have +6 persuasion, but it's still Opa's better.
If you need to threaten, I can most certainly. Otherwise, I'm not as talented.
That's what I'm very good at too.
I have +3 to my charisma and +4 to persuasion.
Oh,
I have +4 to persuasion.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't have anything
Okay.
in my persuasion. I don't have anything in persuasion for me personally.
Can we make this a persuading team effort?
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones. We have a
Dave,
couple
you've
of good
got-
persuaders.
You've got +7 persuasion is what you've got, Dave.
Yeah.
That's really good.
You're top dog then.
You're the
Who else has +7?
Look at the prince walking in.
I'm gonna tell you, I have +8 for stealth.
Oh wow, okay.
Wow.
You didn't even
Wow.
sneak in and then
Alright.
persuade them.
We have a rope.
A 7-foot horse.
Whenever he's saying clip clopping somewhere, it's because he's deciding he wants to be heard in that moment, because otherwise, complete silence.
Exactly. He's got
Good at the drama of it all.
He's got pillowcases to put on his hooves.
Okay.
Great. So you all head back up to the palace.
Yeah.
And after, when you enter, you ask the guards kind of where the Order of Sight are in a situation. They take you kind of off into kind of a farther off teaching room. And you enter then to kind of a large kind of a small banquet hall would be the best thing. And as soon as you walk in, you see 7 heavily armed and heavily emblazoned, stern-looking men, all of which armed and coated in the sigil of the Order of Sidon. And the sternest, we'll say, looking one looks up at you. Tell me now, why am I being interrupted today? If I asked for dinner, I would have asked. There was not the time.
Definitely.
Well, is somebody going to come up with an answer?
Oh, it's me. Oh, okay.
Stephanie.
Quack, quack.
We discussed this.
So, who are these guys again?
So they are the captains of the Order of Sidon, who are currently residing here, waiting for the sacrifice to take place.
You are to
There was-
offer them 50
Oxen.
oxen in exchange, so that we don't have to sacrifice the princess. Now go.
Wait, I thought the princess was held hostage somewhere.
No,
No,
she's
she's just being held in the palace.
protected.
Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Wait, you see,
I
you're
think-
mistaking us for servants. We are not servants.
You would have fooled me.
He's a prince.
You see all the captains kind of chuckle.
We are here to negotiate. Work out a deal, a compromise.
The terms of the Sidon's terms were clear.
Well,
The only sacrifice he will accept is his daughter.
wait, his own daughter?
Pythor's daughter.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Your sister.
Your sister.
Good job.
God, you know everyone.
Relates it to everyone.
Well, is that the only sacrifice he will accept?
It is the one the Lord of Storms deemed necessary.
I mean, we could possibly work out something beneficial to us both. No?
Roll persuasion.
Can the fella go, and roll? Or like give it a help action?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll allow the help
That
action.
was just a good deal. You should take it.
You're rolling with
That's
advantage.
I rolled it with advantage,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nathal's helping you.
so that's oh, thank fuck. 22.
22.
Yeah.
Sick.
Wow.
Kind of sits back. It's like, all right. What is the drunken king deemed a necessary replacement for his own daughter?
We said 50 oxen, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
45 oxen.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
You say
Wow.
this, everybody else just sort of like eyes you.
No way.
No, I believe in him. I got 60 gold
You
for
gotta
one
start
arrow.
low. You gotta start low.
Go.
He looks at your offer at 45 oxen. Just kind of smirks. You hear that, man? Pythor here only thinks his daughter is worth as much as cattle. And they chuckle again.
It is a trying time, my friend. Cattle are worth a lot more than they used to be. 45 oxen is a fortune to a city like this.
Fortunate maybe, but Sidon has made his demands clear.
A daughter is a daughter. This is economic growth and stability in people's lives.
No, I shall not be hearing any more of this foolish games.
Anything else I could roll here? Or...
You could up it to 50.
Perhaps, considering this isn't sufficient, maybe the king could send in one of his 5 special ox that he keeps as his personal supply.
Oh, fuck, this is so good.
Roll deception.
Fine.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where's my sheet gone? Oh my god, where's my sheet gone? Okay. Deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just remind me again, like, how many beings are there in front of us right now?
There's 7 dudes in here.
Oh, shite.
I got a 13 deception.
So there are 7 of them and 7 of us.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Can I help this deception?
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll. Okay, please. That was less.
Oh.
Okay, can I try and help with this deception?
Nah,
think-
the advantage can
no.
only be granted once.
Right.
What are you talking about, Nathaniel? They are the special oxen. We can't give them away.
But it's but
I
Your
have
Majesty, it's your sister.
I have seen Pythor's cattle fields, and they are all dilapidated and starved.
But
No, nothing. No me animal will replace what Sidon has demanded. And he cocks his eyebrow a little. Although I can think of one suitable replacement.
Do go on.
Yeah. Listening.
Well, I would think the only thing possible for replacing the daughter of a divine god is possibly that of a hero of legend.
you want one of our kids?
Okay, I obviously
Jokes
need to
on
say
you, we have no kids.
Oh, but we might. I solemnly promise my firstborn.
I obviously need to say this in plain English. I, Commander Gaius, will allow the replacement of Honora by one of you.
Okay, and just to be clear, sacrifice does mean dead.
It typically tends to mean die.
Typically.
Also, can I ask, this sacrifice, in what does this sacrifice take the form of? Like, what'll happen?
3 days hence, at the break of sundown, Honora will be brought down the procession to the Rock of Estoria in the Archelon River. There she will be posted and wait for 2 basilisks to come out and to consume her.
2 basilisks.
They have to share.
Imagine how much they would feast on all the ox we could provide them. They
On
wouldn't have to share
45
any of them.
ox.
Yes, they would be much happier than one scrawny princess. You know, I heard she doesn't even eat her full
From my
meal.
experience, basilisks don't tend to be fond of livestock.
Mm.
Oh, my friend.
The basilisks should fail to consume the sacrifice. What then?
Well, then it's up to the lords above.
These are healthy basilisks, yes?
Okay. I will leave you make your decision. So please, leave us.
Okay.
Fine.
Good
Look,
talk.
my friend, we are worldly people. What if I throw
We
in
are
an
not
oxen?
friends. I will make that very clear. Again,
A man
plain
like
English
you.
here. From the little I have had to talk to you, I truly detest you.
Oh, I detest you too, my friend.
I like you. I like you. I feel like you'd like me if you got to know me.
Please.
I smack Juno right in the chest.
Okay, we will get nowhere here. We will see you and your basilisk in 3 days.
At dawn.
I look forward to it.
Actually, it's at sundown.
Oh,
At dusk.
sorry.
Do I still have the crow on my shoulder?
Yep.
Can I somehow get him to crow in a guy's face?
Oh,
Give me an animal handling check.
oh my god.
Dum. Let me see.
And this.
Why?
The bird. It can't be
17.
responsible.
But you look at the crow, just looks at you, then looks at Gaius.
Nice.
We have spoken. Persephone clip clops his way out.
And we, I guess, follow.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think we should have like a little huddle once we're like, I don't know, if we find an alleyway.
Yeah.
Well, one of the attendants, after kind of closing the door, was like, if you would like, Pythor has His Majesty has prepared the room for you.
Could we
Oh.
see to Pythor?
Yes, of course. He's in the throne room. So you're brought then through to the throne room.
So, your kingly ship.
You're kingly shit.
Yes. What news? You're back so soon.
Yes. So we have spoken with the garrison soldiers leader, and they won't take the oxen. However, they have offered instead that if one of the heroes, which is to say one of us, were to offer ourselves in place, your daughter, that would be sufficient. Now, on top of that, I wanted to ask you, as someone who has had to deal with machinations of the Titans beforehand, the creatures by which they intend to sacrifice your daughter or one of our compatriots to are basilisk. 2 of them. I was wondering if someone were to remove those creatures from play before the date of sacrifice, what might be the consequences of that?
It's hard to say. I was informed that the terms of sacrifice were that of the basilisk's fate.
Mm-hmm.
However, if the basilisks do not show up, well, I cannot say I can predict Sidon's reaction.
We would still be honoring the letter of the oath of peace by doing so, and we would have not broken it any more than Sidon sending his particular order after the group of us.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we want to still honor this agreement, we can do so through the letter of it rather than the spirit of it.
Are you talking about sacrificing her to dead basilisks?
I am.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
I mean, it's not unprecedented that sacrifices go untaken.
And it would be a sign that the gods don't favor them. And I bet they'd think about that and think about next time they do it.
At the mention of, like, gods not favoring them, he kind of chuckles to himself. Oh, I do not favor them.
Well, that's a weird thing to say in response to that, but okay.
I think old Vasi might be right about you all. Truly heroes of legend. I think you have saved me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I will. Okay. I do not know where the basilisks lie. However, I will send a small garrison of soldiers out investigating. I understand they tend to live near the water, so they should be around the Archelon River. So I will send word to you tomorrow evening, with any findings I have such.
Right.
Very well.
So we have better part of 24 hours. Prepare ourselves. Face down what would come.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do something in between that time, or get some
Yes.
rest?
Nah, we'll just chill.
Chill.
We have other things that we also need to take care of. We are not short of work that must be done.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what we can do to try and get some of the rest of those gears moving.
Can I try and get the crow to caw in a friendly way?
Well, animal handling.
Oh no, that's not so good.
Mhm.
7.
It crows very abrasively. And that's where we'll end our session.
Anyone want to say anything to wrap up before I end the stream?
No.
Catch me over on YouTube on Nerds No Media Anime Crash Course. That's my anime show. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Also, welcome, Dave.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome.
When we get a little bit more details, I will add Busephone's art into rotation, as it is not present for this session, but it will be at some future point. Right, good night. Thank you for listening back to this or for watching it live, whatever it may be. I hope you have a very pleasant evening. Enjoy your Tuesday or whatever.
And getting
day.
caught in the
In
rain.
the rain.
Do.
What is the hell food?